Yes, of course. We got a story to tell. Lit Digital DJs, Fat Joe, Nore, Big Ben, Funk Flex. We're here.
For Big Pun.
Yes, we're here for Big Pun. Today is the day that we lost him. And we are here to have an amazing time. I appreciate you guys coming through, man.
Let's make some noise, everybody. Come on, come on. Everybody, hey!
Wait, so before we can even, because I want to get, before we get, Pun is the, but Nore, Fat Joe, Ben, I want, because I'm trying to remember something. Nore, I don't remember where we first met, because I know, but I want to get, where did me and you meet? Because I think I know.
Me and you first met with Tragedy.
And you and came to the show with Capone.
Came to the show with Capone.
The first day he was out of jail.
Yes.
And freestyled.
Yeah, we freestyled.
What year was that, Nore?
96, 97.
It was a Saturday.
Yeah, some of that. And then the next time we met was me, Pun, DMX, and Cannabis.
Wow.
And everybody.
Where were we?
We was in 187, and everybody says, Flex didn't like you at that point because you kept switching the beat.
All right. Yeah, it was freestyle. Yeah,
it was freestyle.
But no, Pun wasn't there though.
I'm not gonna lie, I agree with the people. I felt like you kept switching the beat on me. I'm gonna be honest.
You wanted to get some burn? You wanted to get some burn?
Flex, you my brother now. Me and you speak every day, but back then I said,
don't
Jesus.
do this to me?
Yeah, I gotta tell you, brother. I felt like you was.
I swear.
I felt like you was on some Bronx shit.
I know.
I felt like you was on some Bronx shit.
I swear. No, but Pun wasn't there.
And I'm a Queens nigga. No, Pun was there.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
It was Pun and Cannabis. I'm just being honest.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm being honest,
That's the day. That's the day that Pun didn't get upstairs.
That's the day they wouldn't let Pun.
It was you, DMX. I think it was you.
Relax.
It was you, DMX,
and Cannabis.
Yeah.
Okay. Still, I didn't.
Okay, then we got to tell that story complete.
All right.
Then
I didn't like the way that you was not putting the things up.
Wait, now relax, Nore. Now wait. Now Pun was calling the warm line.
No. You know what, Flex? You know what? You're absolutely right.
I think Pun was calling the warm line.
Can I reiterate the story?
Yes.
Because I was Terror Squad, right? I'm not saying this because his brother's here, but I was Terror Squad, and Pun listened to the actual thing and said, I feel like they're jumping you. And he's talking about Cannabis. He's talking about Cannabis.
Cannabis and DMX didn't want Pun up. Should we just talk about it?
Yeah, it's real
talk
shit.
About it.
And Pun felt like, and I called you, and then you said, yo, I cannot let Pun up. This is the thing. This is the real shit, Flex. You say I cannot let Pun up. Right? No, that's okay. Don't worry. We got it covered. We got it covered. And you say I cannot let Pun up, and I didn't know why. But then later on in years,
you figured it out?
I figured it out.
What did you figure out, Nore?
I figured out that we came with 12 to 22 people all the time. And I had 22 people outside, and
but you were up.
I was up. I was getting a lot of money. Thank you, Flex, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, my brother. But I'm gonna be honest.
Cypher Sounds really sold me on you.
Yeah, but fuck me.
No, but
let's talk about Pun. Let's talk about Pun.
Yes, but because what we're establishing was this. I'm gonna establish it because I'm gonna ask Ben, I'm gonna ask Joe how we first met.
Let me tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you the flip side of it. The Big Pun was the first little brother I never had. So when Pun got down with us, we were like the crew. He never had it, he always wanted. So in other words, he was a dangerous guy. He was like a tyrant, and he would sick us on everybody. So when you wasn't letting him upstairs, Funk Flex, he was so tight.
I know.
So he called me up. He was like, yo, Funk Flex trying to play me, B. I was like, Funk Flex? What are you talking about?
I was Puerto Rican.
Yo,
he never
he
looked
was like,
at.
yo,
he never looked at me like a black guy.
They don't want to let me up there. I'm downstairs. I keep calling. Let's
tell people what we're talking about. We're talking about this is my first
freestyle.
This is my first legendary freestyle. This is my first legendary one.
Well, you had
it was DMX.
It was DMX.
Cannabis. And it was me.
And it was Nore.
And the thing about
at the time, this was the street heat.
And the thing about it was I didn't know DMX and I didn't know Cannabis, but I did know Pun.
Yeah.
So I hit Pun And I told Pun to come downstairs.
I didn't know that.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't know that.
I cheated.
Look, only assassin, boy.
Who was there that day, right, Chad? Was you there that day?
Oh, yeah, Bronx.
Yeah.
Ven acá, loco, dime. Pull up. And then
came.
Now that I think about the night, because there's no video, I'm gonna tell you, he would do his verse, but he was a little bit off to the side.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Pun.
He was off to the side. Now that I think about it.
Because I'm looking, and DMX is my man, and so is Cannabis. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't really know.
He was the new heat. He was the new heat. He was the new heat.
I don't really know these guys.
And Nore had the street at the time.
And I had the street.
Time.
Yeah, Nore had the street.
Pun hit me and was like, I'm pulling up, Pana. And I said,
he was here.
No. He pulled up.
He was down, and then he was calling me threatening the whole planet Earth.
Yeah.
Yo, come over here with 100 guys.
I'm gonna be honest. I said in the room, I'm gonna tell them. I know what you want me to tell. You want me to tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
I said, Pun's downstairs.
Yeah.
And I looked at them, and they looked at me, and their eyes was like, I Nore. They were like,
because I needed help. DMX and Cannabis was a problem. It was a problem, Joe.
It's a problem.
It was a problem.
I didn't want Pun upstairs.
I needed
You
Pun.
told me, yo, Flex, you never lied to me in your life.
No, he never lied.
I called you and you said, yo, Joe, they don't want him up here. I'm asking them, they don't want
because
Big Pun
everybody
up
was
here
going
to rap
blank.
with these.
And I was like, I know
Pun was like, yo, they didn't want that.
I know. I'm keeping 1,000.
Look, I'll add to
I
that.
hope.
Let me tell you something. No rapper, the way, KRS-One always says, he would have never had a career if MC Shan and them would have never answered him back. They was the biggest rappers in the game.
Correct.
So what I learned wisdom-wise from even in that day was like, if you got a big name and you can't really answer these bums or whatever talking, right? So now, Big Pun is double platinum. And I'm riding around with him in a limo, and he sees some kids battling, and he pulls the limo off Big Pun regular. And he wants smoke. So he jumped across the street from SOBs. There was like about 10 dudes in the cypher. He jumps out. I said, yo, Pun, if you lose, that's the end of Big Pun.
Right.
He got out there and battled all 10 niggas. I battled you all. I'm like, yo, my man, if one guy would have took you, that would have been the end of your career on the streets.
Let's make some noise for Fat Joe having $1 million watch on.
Fat Joe has $1 million watch.
He has $1 million watch on. Goddamn.
And let's take this time out because both of you are in the
Chubby Chub, goddamn it, come over here, Chubby Chub.
Both of
Chubby
you.
Chub!
Yeah. So
You brought Chubby Chub out?
how are you, my brother?
Let me get a Snapple.
Look at his look. Look at his look. Look at his look.
Nigga.
That's a DJ look. Look at him. Hat to the
DJ
side.
look? That's a rich DJ.
That's
you got that
Snapple facts.
Wait,
Yes.
so
Go ahead, Flex.
in terms of we were talking about podcasts, so for people who don't know, and of course
So
you know
we
you
were
do
talking
know.
about Pun.
Yes,
I would like
but-
to talk about podcasts whenever you're ready.
Yes, Nore has his.
Yeah.
Which
I'm definitely signing you, Flex.
what
You are signing to me.
is time?
Yes.
I love Drink Champs.
Thank you. Thank you. You called me about Marley Marl episode. Can we get into that episode?
Yeah.
Because you know why I want to get into that episode?
Fat Joe no, because he was there.
It's because
Fat Joe has selective
hold on.
history
Chubby
he
Chub,
gives out.
everybody-
He doesn't give it all.
everybody.
Because I watch his podcast too. Sometimes I see where he can interject and correct. He goes like this.
No, I'll correct. I'll correct.
No, but
No.
Well,
My
let me
shit
just say
correct.
something.
no, but him too.
me just say
Y'all
something.
know y'all could
Say
correct a
something. Fat
couple
Joe
of them better.
is
$1
my
million
best friend,
watch.
and he has $1 million. I'm gonna be honest, he's the only person I know who has $1 million watch, and I just want to brag for him. Just please.
Hey, yo, Nore, why you doing
Wait,
this?
round of applause for Fat Joe. I always want to say that.
Yo, this is you know what? Big Pun is looking down and happy.
Oh, he loves that.
Yo, is that the new AP? Come here, come over here, man.
That's,
Is that the new $61,000?
Hey, guys,
Let me
get
see.
that.
Let me see. That is 61,000. That is 61 with no diamonds. Jesus, look at that. That
Nice.
is 61,000.
Brick,
goddamn
that's
it.
the brick.
With no diamonds. Look at that, Flex.
Round of applause for him.
Round of applause for him.
It's a beautiful watch, my friend.
Jesus.
Nore's is 40 though.
Mine's is 40. Mine's is 40.
Look.
I'm out the game. Look, he went.
You in the game. You make a lot of
When
money.
you got
bro.
$1 million and this guy got the
You make it-
61,
Nore's
I'm
the
lowest
only
nigga.
guy. Yo, listen.
Let's be clear.
Let me tell you something. Nore's making a lot of money right now. No.
Doing what he loves.
No. Doing what he loves, but he's making a boatload of money. I'm not gonna lie to you, Flex.
Look at Nore, look at Nore.
But before, no, big boat. But listen to me. Before he even had this lick, because this lick is like,
This is it.
amazing. Holy
With
shit.
arms and legs.
Too much. Even when the money was a little slowed up, I never understood. He go to restaurants 7 days a week and spend $3,000 every.
Nore, goddamn.
Yo, every.
Yo, he said, God damn it.
I've been counting
God
Nore's
damn it.
money.
He said, God damn it.
Hey yo, I've been counting Nore's money for something. Like, I leave with my wife. I'm like,
Listen,
how could he order 10
Not
bottles
that,
of
he's
wine?
smiling. It's the way he's
It's
smiling when he's
$3,000.
eating. And there's multiple people with him. He's not by himself.
No,
There's people with him.
20 dudes,
Yeah,
man, every
yeah.
time.
We get money. Let's make some money for his money. But listen, 61,000.
Yes.
You gotta relax.
Flex, and 1 million. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not on today. I'm clean.
You clean today.
Yeah, I'm clean
Flex,
today.
I watch you, and you be at Ito's.
I like you.
Upstate. It's not Yonkers, but it's close to Yonkers.
New Rochelle,
And
huh?
It's
I like
it's not Benihana's, but it's like Benihana's older brother.
Plus. Yeah. Benny Hines plus. Benny Hines
You
plus.
got and Flex be there.
Chow's
Ito's.
but the people at Chow's are mad at me
just left
because.
Chow's.
Yeah, they mad at you now?
Yeah, because where'd you
But
take
they
me?
make you pay. Philippe looks out for you.
Yeah, he took me. He
What
took me to
about it?
Philippe. Shout out to Maria. I took my girlfriend. She
Maria's
had-
birthday.
my
She had a
brother.
great time?
She had an amazing time at Philippe's. Damn,
That's what
Chow's.
we do. We provide that element.
Who's your guy over there? Your guy who took care of me. I forgot.
Well, Lucky Church is my real connect to
yeah.
them.
Shout to
They're
him.
opening a new one downtown, so they're gonna invite you.
They get anywhere near that street, that's gonna be a
Oh
problem.
no, they are. They opening a new one
Some
downtown.
Bronx
The owner,
shit.
we was there the other day. We was over there.
So,
Well, Philippe Chow ain't Bronx shit.
well,
No.
4 chicken wing
I
he
fried
talking about
rice.
us, or we like.
4 chicken wing fried rice is some Bronx shit, nigga. Like,
So Nore and Fat Joe's podcast. Let me tell you something. I watched them both, and I'll tell you what I like about them both. I Drink Champs, of course, I was watching first.
Thank you.
I love the detail. I love how the people relax during your show. I love the information that comes out of it. And the best thing you could ever say is you want to smell the roses now while a person's here.
Thank
Go through the history. I love that, my brother.
Come on, let's make some noise for
Yeah.
Flex.
I love that.
Flex, he's watching. He's watching. Thank you,
And
Flex.
Joe, I've watched your podcast. I love the information you're giving the youngins. I love how you.
what I'm trying to do.
Tekashi 6ix9ine,
Especially
the key. Yo, that was
trying
the
to
first
save
time he got sucked into the viral, right?
No, you viral
Because
after
he
that.
took a piece of his
Got
joint.
viral.
Yo.
I was wondering. I was like, I wonder how he feels about this.
How do you feel
Nah, it's
about
cool.
it?
It's a modern technology thing. You know, I ain't feed into it. So some people, they take a viral moment and they try to run with it and make that their life.
Yeah.
With me, that's not, it was just a jewel. I was trying to tell a kid, because was trying to get me like that forever. So I seen them get Bobby Shmurda like that. So I'm trying to let them know, like, young man, you got some big eyes on you, man. You gotta chill. If you can clean it up, if you can do whatever you could do. So the kids basically lied to me. It was like, yo, this is all a front. We not doing nothing, this and this and that.
no.
According to the feds, it's different. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to let them know, if you really wilding like this, they're gonna get you.
And I'm gonna tell you, Joe, why I liked him, because I caught a ton of flack.
Oh yeah,
For
you was
supporting
the
them?
first supporting.
And I'm gonna tell you, I want
He
to
had
say,
some dope records, the kid. I can't.
I want
lie
to say, Tat and Will and HR pointed him out on the YouTube, right? And I went and looked at it, and I said, well, let it bubble a little bit more. He might have been 1 million or less than 1 million views, and then we're talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yep, no problem.
And I played the record, and I don't. Somebody, either he hit me on the gram, and I called him, and this is Tekashi's words, and Tekashi might deny this is what he said. He said, "I never thought I'd make a record that anyone would want to play on the radio."
Wow.
And then he said, I want to come up there, but I'm not. No slang, no energy. He said, I know that thing you do with the freestyle. That's not me. I'm not good at that. But I'll figure out a way. I'd love to come see you. He posted on that gram that day, me playing it out of the car. He posted it, and when I shouted the block, he said, "Oh wow." He said the block. And so for me, I know what's in that kid's heart. I know what that kid is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What happens is
There's a lovable kid in
this
there.
whole
He's
game-
buried,
yeah,
but
this
he's
whole-
there, man.
This whole game, he's a good kid.
He's a good kid.
The whole game could be overbearing on somebody, especially when you first come out. You know what I'm saying? When you first come out, I always give an artist a year to two grace to find out who they really are.
We're gonna have
Because it's
the
yeah,
Bloods
yeah.
and Crips, right? I'm gonna keep it 1,000. And we could talk. And talking when you refer to Bloods and Crips in the music business, I'm gonna tell you something, New York. I know a lot of people want to feel like scared and there's things going on. I'm gonna tell you, the Bloods and the Crips these days, that's damn near your street team, damn near your first set of fans, your first people holding you down, and the first people saying your music's the shit. That's where the game has changed. And I think and I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying look, I'm not one of either, and I'm not claiming that I know all the information, but in gang activity, they don't want to rap. They support who the rapper is. Like, yo. And I'm not gonna say nothing about Nore's original team, but we're gonna keep that quiet. We're not gonna. MU?
I'm ready. Murder
Look,
unit.
I'm never having that talk
Murder
with
unit,
you.
not even MU. You say murder unit. That's my nigga.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Still here. They still
Everybody's
here.
home. Everybody's home.
Everybody home.
Okay. So then, I think for Tekashi, and this is just in general, whoever his friends are and associates. And I think every successful rapper, because there's no show money coming in, and it's front money. Someone's fronting the money. Someone's fronting the look. Because if you don't have the look on the gram, they don't accept you. Cool. And I think somewhere in there, every artist makes a decision of who's gonna go on the road and who's gonna stay home.
I respect that.
Every artist.
Yep.
DJs too. Y'all make the decision. Big Ben, Chubby Chub, who's gonna continue to go with you and who's
I
gonna
had to
stay
do
home.
that. I had to move to Miami because I was with, one day
Tekashi didn't
I
make the
went to a show and I looked around and everybody with me just came home for 20 years of murder. The whole room. I was with you. It was at a reggaeton show. I came with you. Oye mi canto. No.
Do it on me.
I looked at my whole crew. I sat up in Madison Square Garden and we were just celebrating. Maybe Opie just came home or something. He just came home for 2 bodies. Right?
Whoa.
So I'm just saying, it's my brother. He did his time. He did his time. He did his time. But listen, he did his time. Listen.
What did he just take?
No, he did his time.
This man who just
I'm
made
with-
his
I'm-
name
I'm with
is
him.
like this right now going,
He did his time.
Correct,
He'll give
correct.
you the paperwork himself.
Correct.
But what I'm saying is, he's my brother. He had just came home. And I was like, yeah, I was so happy to see him. And then when I looked around and I looked at everybody, I was like, yo, everybody here's Jesus Christ.
Tekashi
So I
didn't
was
do
like,
it.
yo, I got to get out of here and
Tekashi
hang out
didn't-
with nice people in Miami. Because if somebody screams at me in Madison Square Garden, they're going to kill everybody.
Tekashi didn't make the decision soon enough to change his surroundings.
Yeah.
That's really what he's a victim of,
think
man. I'd like to see him get another chance at the game.
I would like to see him. He's going to get another chance, but,
But the thing is, we're here tonight for
Pun. Yes.
And Pun will never get another chance. So let's just
Get to the Pun
focus
stories?
on Big Pun
Yes,
stories.
there we are. Fat Joe, I love the podcast. I love it, my brother.
no. That's not
Congratulations
coming
to you
on
guys.
there. Don't do
For real,
that.
for real. I love a
you
good.
are.
I love a good reinvention in bread. I love seeing when people do that.
Oh, that's great.
I
Yes,
love
thank you,
it.
Flex.
Reinvention and more bread. Joe, when did I meet you? Because because that's gonna lead us to Pun. First time.
First time I met you was probably Club 2000.
No. Well,
Before that, I think
I saw you at the Apollo.
you saw me at the Apollo.
I saw you at the
With Red
Apollo.
Alert, when you
Red-
did
Red-
the
where I gave the demo to Red Alert.
No, I saw you
amateur
performing
night
and
at
winning
the
every
Apollo.
week at amateur night at
Amateur
the Apollo.
night. Oh, I didn't
meet
I
you.
can't tell you was there.
I didn't meet
didn't
you
know.
yet.
Oh, so you saw me at
I
the Apollo.
absolutely saw you that night. He won every week.
Heard this. Let's make some noise for that.
Nah.
This is all.
Listen.
This is a real Bronx shit right now.
Wait.
I'm gonna be honest.
So Nore, so listen, right? Because we're here for
He told me
we're
the
all
story.
together.
He did
We're
win
all
it.
together for Big Pun, right? We're
Right.
all in together for Big Pun. I got to turn my phone off.
Right.
So, I want to explain the people there so you have a good understanding of what this was. Kid Capri is there every week with a burgundy lavender rhinestone jacket with his
And we
name on the
squashed it
back.
with Kid Capri.
We squashed it with Kid Capri. I love him.
Thank you,
Right?
thank you.
So I want you. So this is who he's performing in front of. Clark Kent.
Hold on, let me do it for the.
Wait, Lord
What's
Finesse.
the beef with Kid Capri and Funk Master Flex?
No, you did. You did.
Fat Joe.
Fat Joe. Fat Joe. Yes.
Give it up to hip hop.
Fat Joe. No, Fat Joe called me.
I squad.
Long time,
Let's
yes.
continue. Who's there? Kid Capri's there. Who else is
Yes,
there?
and I'm gonna tell you something. I had a very good
like it.
and I had a very good conversation with Kid Capri, where I was able to, me and him, have an understanding of explaining that I wasn't referring to him and the audience that I'm involved with. I operate a certain way, and it was never personal. I love you, because he's a person that
make some
I
noise
look.
for that,
Yeah. I look up to him.
Capri, goddammit.
So-
and people need to hear that.
So thank you, God.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Bendition.
So then now, Fat Joe, he doesn't go yet, but this is Lord Finesse, and this is Big L. Now, at one of these ones that Fat Joe was at, Lord Finesse was rhyming. So to explain the climate to you, Nore, freestyling a cappella was like,
Lil Finesse wins.
well, it was a thing.
Biggest in the world.
It was,
everybody.
but it was a thing where, like, he was the best at it, but there was other people that were dope too, and it would be like a little
Supernatural.
cipher. Well, in the Bronx, it would be whoever was AG, whoever was
In
there.
Queens, it'd be Supernatural.
Supernatural. Okay.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm
Supernatural
I
was
just want y'all
dead nice.
niggas know that. All right,
so,
cool.
Natural
so
was
imagine
dead nice.
this is a stage that's used to Lord Finesse performing every week a cappella, and Lord Finesse is the type dude that would walk up while y'all rapping. Right? Walk up. Then he's sitting next to you while you rhyming, and somebody looks over at him and goes, and gives him a mic. That's how I want he was the Lord
Finesse tears
Lord Finesse was a different type of freestyle lyrical champ in that BS.
Let's make some noise for Lord Finesse.
Listen.
God damn it. Come on, everybody, come on.
So now Joe, 100 deep, and I want to paint the picture.
The only Spanish nigga there.
Oh, it's Harlem. It's nothing but black guys,
Right.
right? This guy deep.
Yeah.
I don't know him from a can of fucking paint.
And
I'm
does
in
he
the
have
crowd.
a green army jacket on? For some
I'm not
reason.
sure. I don't. No.
feel
I
he
felt
has
like
a
there was
green-
jewelry.
different.
I felt like there was jewelry.
for sure.
I felt like it was jewelry.
All right. I apologize.
Wait. He does something, because this is my first week there. He's already there 5 weeks.
Right.
He does something.
Apollo.
Yes, he does something the whole crowd knows.
Right.
I'm like, well, I don't know. Who is this guy? Right? How you won the battle
I won
probably
like
8, 9.
4 weeks in a row. I won 4 weeks
What's
in a
the
row.
fifth week? The fifth week, what did you do? That's what he's
I
telling
don't know. They retired me. They said you got to
I
stop.
was
winning.
there before. Yeah, it was.
Not for real. They said you got to stop.
Let's make some noise for that joke.
So that's when I saw him. 2000. I don't know. I feel like I saw you before 2000, Joe.
2000. We probably seen each other at the Fever and all that. But I mean, like, I know when I was. I feel like.
Nah, Chris Lighty, bro.
Of course. But you was killing Club 2000. That was.
Oh, I wasn't
that's
on the radio
what made
yet.
Funk Master Flex.
Yeah.
Club 2000 made you the hottest guy on the street.
Shout out to Desiree. Absolutely.
Oh,
Desiree.
it was Flex. How? That's you was killing all that.
Yeah. I wasn't on the radio yet. I remember. So now, Big Pun. I remember
Pun.
you. I remember.
They were big.
Well, you got 13 chapters of this shit.
Yo,
Like,
hey,
you
so
nigga,
Big Pun. You I remember Fat Joe calling me on the phone. My first album, and you know, I knew well, whoever's paying attention, I had to call everyone that meant something.
Which
on
is
this
a
album.
classic. Like
Yes.
everybody
I sold
considers
500,000
that,
units.
Everybody considers that a
Make some
classic,
noise,
by the
God
way.
damn it.
I sold 500,000.
No, everybody
Before
calls
CD.
it a classic.
I think Fat Joe.
Right, Chubb? Everybody calls up. We
got a
talked
black.
about it the other
I got a
night. I
black.
had dinner with Chubb the
got
other
a black.
night. We talked about
Fat
your
Joe,
first album.
Redman. I feel like Wu-Tang. I feel like KRS-One.
Big up
Biggie.
Chubby Chub. Big up
Everybody
Chubby
was in
Chub
that
in the
month.
building.
So
Everybody.
Fat Joe Nore, he calls. I called Joe about 6 times that day. Because I know I got Mobb Deep coming. The way I used to record those albums is we would all be in one room. So Fugees, Mobb Deep, Fat Joe, everybody, we'd be in one room because I would
All together.
Because I would just
Everybody.
book like 2 studio
D&D,
sessions
right?
and knock them
D&D.
Guns
out.
was in there.
D&D.
Oh.
A lot of guns.
But smiles, everybody was smiling.
It's great.
That's when everybody was unified, though.
I called Joe 10 times that day, Joe, on my line. I said, Joe, you coming by yourself, right? 10 times.
The joke come by itself.
What?
What 10 guns?
No, but I remember, Pun doesn't exist yet.
Right.
I called Joe 10 times. I said, I really need you to come late. Joe comes and walks in by himself, and then he says, hey, I brought somebody with me. I said, Joe, we talked about this, bro. He says, Big Dog Punisher. I said, who's that? Who the fuck is that? Did I say that to you, Joe?
Time out. Everybody, please calm down. I need to hear this story because I've never heard it.
Yeah.
Please continue.
He says, Big Dog Punisher, right? I said, Joe, you promised me nothing extra, nothing loose. Now, Mobb Deep's in there.
Now are we in Staten Island?
Redman, we're in D&D Studios.
Oh, D&D?
We're in D&D. We're in D&D Studios, right? So then I think Joe says to me, let him go. If he's trash, he leaves him. We don't put it on the album. I think that's what he said. Mobb and all them niggas is in there. And I just told them niggas don't bring nobody loose. So they're looking at me like I'm crazy, looking at Fat Joe, he's crazy.
But then this guy's 450 pounds.
Whoa, but he's mellow. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not, because I never heard of any piece of him anywhere.
But a part of you is from the Bronx, so you like, let's give him a
My
chance.
respect for Joe. It was. I was hoping.
It wasn't the Bronx?
No, it was. If Joe. This is what I really thought was gonna happen, Joe. And I thought he was gonna be trash. And we're gonna rush this nigga out. And I'm gonna be able to tell Joe, I told you don't bring no loose niggas down here. I was dying to tell him that. I was living for it. So I was a little harder on Pun too.
Okay.
Cause I'm like, I want to be able to tell these niggas.
Yeah, get him out of here.
He go in there, and all the rappers is talking, and he starts spitting. Nobody's looking at him yet. And he get into that wiggity diggity diggity, the whole room.
Brothers are rapping like a rack of silver.
The whole room looking there like, I go to him, and I go, he could stay. Is that what happened, Joe?
That's how it happened.
I said, yo, he could stay. And he's spitting, and them niggas is looking at him, and I know I heard something that I didn't understand what it was, and I didn't know he was ripping until I looked at the other rappers. Because I didn't, that flow was a little funny to me. Yeah, so when I looked at everyone else trying to see who that was, I was like, I gotta keep this nigga on my tape. Okay.
And then on Pun's album, and he's asking you.
I think we did a skit.
You did a skit.
You did the skit on the classic album.
And I didn't understand Pun, because Pun kept saying.
Don't tell me you didn't understand Pun then.
No.
You didn't understand him then?
I'm gonna tell you. Yo, I'm gonna tell.
I felt like you was.
No, I'm gonna tell.
No, he's fully in. He said he didn't understand what he
I'm gonna tell some.
Earlier
in life. He wasn't there. He wasn't there.
I wasn't
Tell
there.
the story, Flex.
So we doing this skit. So you see how hard we laughing?
Yeah, that's something new. Let's go, Flex. I'm in.
Wait. You see how hard me and Pun is laughing in that room?
Yeah, on the skit.
On the skit.
On the album.
On the album.
Let's go.
There's something in the room. What's so funny to me is we're doing this skit. I'm like, but Pun.
And Fat Joe was there.
Fat Joe was not there.
Fat Joe was not there.
Fat Joe was not there.
You gotta leave me alone.
No. Fat Joe wasn't there. I'm never gonna.
Nah.
Fat Joe, I swear to God, he wasn't there. And I didn't understand why Pun keep on like the skit. First, we gotta do the skit. So I'm the skit, and I'm thinking, okay, well, we're gonna do it at the stages. No, we're gonna do it at the studio. We're gonna do this, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, so as he's saying that, he's.
Oh no. Let's just leave it to their imagination.
Yes, sorry. Okay, so then,
let's move on from
I
that.
appreciate being on the skit.
I
Rest
had
in
no
peace to Big
idea
Pun.
of what happened in the skit. So just now when I said that, I just put it.
You triggered it. That's why. Yo, you see what he? No, wait. You hear what he says? What happened? Yo,
I do it.
That's crazy.
I'm so sorry. Listen.
Pass me that. Oh snap.
So
yo, listen.
We're here because it's Pun's the day that he passed.
God bless
We're
Pun.
celebrating his life.
God bless him. Thank you, Flex. Well, first though, can I say one thing, Flex? Many people could try to do this, and many people could have done this, but I looked at Fat Joe's post when he posted it, and I looked at your post, and this is real shit. Pun should be celebrated. Pun should be, the black fist up. And the thing about it is, when it's people like you, and people like Fat Joe, and it's people like me that sit here and wants to do that, it's something that we should celebrate. We should all come together and say, you know what? Make some noise for Big Pun.
Absolutely,
You know
my
what I'm saying?
brother.
And the fact is, I looked at Fat Joe's post and he said, "Yo, this is the final tribute that he
Said finally, and I
Finally.
didn't realize that. I
And,
wasn't.
yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Finally, we had never been able to do a tribute like that.
And
you know, and there's a
I
lot of
wanna
people.
thank
Let's
you for
talk
that.
about the fans that really love Big Pun and still play
Yes.
him every day now.
Yeah.
The fans always say, "Yo, what about Pun?" They forget
Yep.
Pun. They don't celebrate Pun like Biggie or Tupac
You're
or
right.
whatever the
You're
case.
right.
So that's why this is so important that you
Yep.
got me and Nore and you up here.
It's
And
amazing.
We got Big Ben and Chubb and
Big Ben,
and,
Chubb.
and we up here, you know,
Cat Wizard.
celebrating the life of Pun because you know Pun really put it down for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? He was.
I appreciate. I know when he passed, you know, too, and I want to say it was after Big and after Pac, right? And I think it happened at a time where I think people were still mourning Big and Pac. I don't think that was, you know, it kind of came.
Well, what I think happened with Pun is that Pun died of natural causes.
Correct, and there's
So
a
in
That's what-
hip-hop-
that's what hit us more.
In hip hop, they
Yeah.
get they most people, you know,
We expect him to get killed.
unfortunately get
Yeah.
killed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with him, they was like, damn, he died. You know, we like put Big Pun,
Right.
but he died of natural causes. So I think that was a different sensationalism to it when you get killed by the gun, unfortunately, than
Right.
a natural cause. You know?
All right.
correct.
Yeah,
and,
correct.
And it was I'm glad that, you know, of course, you know, we're gonna have the Ben's gonna be on the set. So we're gonna definitely get to these fun records. So for you,
And
Joe,
I got a new record I gave y'all, nigga.
I have it hard
Listen. I gave
with the
tell almost.
what's the girl's sample? What's the sample?
Lumi D?
Yeah,
Lumi D.
cranking. Who's singing on the hook?
Fat Joe, you have nothing to do with this, Fat Joe. Mind you.
All right, now
Come to Drink Champs. About times. Listen, let me just tell you something.
I'm scared to drink champs with him.
Let me just tell you
See,
something.
Nori's clever.
I got you.
Let me tell you
Nah,
something.
I'm not
Drink
drinking.
You don't have to drink, Flex.
Nah, don't drink.
Let me tell you
Just
something, Flex. Let me just tell you something, Flex.
Look.
Flex, you call me every 3 days, almost every 3 days.
Every time something
and you vent, and your vents are the most phenomenal, beautiful vents in the world.
I know Nori gonna look at it.
But the
I know
thing
he's gonna
is-
look at it from open eyes and
but the
really
thing
look.
is, I can't
and be honest
I can't
with me.
record it. I can't do nothing. All I could do is just sit there and just listen to Flex.
Molly
And I-
Mall was mine.
Yes, you did.
I kept you on the phone like 2 hours.
Well, what
It was
Molly
2
Mall
hours.
did? What happened?
No, he didn't do anything.
Let me tell you something.
Nah.
Joe, I have
Joe's
no
here.
idea what Molly
Joe's here.
Mall
This will
did.
go good. No, this will go good. He's
What
here.
happened with Molly Mall?
This will go great. He's here.
I'm a neutral player or
Yeah,
something?
super neutral player. It's Big Pun's
Joe, listen to
day.
this
It's
thing.
Big Pun's day.
Big Pun. By the way, rest in peace, Big Pun.
Yes.
Okay.
I called Nori, and I love Molly, and I love the Juice Crew.
Right.
And things that sometimes bother me is when I wish and I like when artists give people who are involved their just due. And I was explaining to Nori that those Juice Crew rappers were dope. But without Molly Ma being on that radio and with that studio in Queens, being able to produce those songs Wednesday, Thursday, put them on the radio. Chubby, in my line, put them on the radio Friday, Saturday.
It was the first.
Was
it
it
was
Greenhouse
the first
Studios?
monopoly.
Was it
No,
Green?
no, he in his home.
The studio?
It was in his house. It was in his
Okay.
project. It was in his project. It was a
Get the
4-track.
fuck out of here. I didn't
He had
remember that.
He had a
Okay.
4-track studio.
Okay.
In his home.
Okay, in
right?
Queensbridge.
Yeah, but that was giving it that sound too, that airy, that gritty sound.
Yeah, but you know what? Yo, Flex, let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
They were nice, man, and they made hit records, and they was the
I
first.
feel like this is going at Queens
to me,
right
that
now.
was like,
No.
I just feel like I gotta be defensive.
nah, they-
Fat Joe, be
they-
very careful.
Without
Nah,
Molly,
they
it's
the
different.
first-
Without Molly, it's different, Joe.
Oh, without Molly is way different.
It
He
doesn't
did
exist.
all the music.
It doesn't exist.
Molly did all the music.
And it wasn't just a,
So without Molly, that wouldn't exist.
And I'm gonna tell you something. You know,
But they were like superheroes. They were the first original. You know, Run DMC. Everybody gives them the credit, but when I talk about
street
7,
legends.
8, yeah, they were the biggest crew.
They was biggest street
in the
legends.
world.
But what you called me about was when Molly Ma called and said that Molly Ma said he left the studio and Boogie Down Productions stole his drums. And that's particularly.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Okay, listen. That's
Here's
particularly.
my here. And he wins.
Look.
You
Did
see
you
how my
see
whole
Black
shit
Drake?
changed?
That Wizard.
Nah.
That Wizard. Did you see them move back? He
no,
was like this. Yo, you see me move back.
With MC Shan and KRS-One, who lost the fucking battle?
No. Shan lost the battle. No problem.
Wait.
I'm from Queens.
Wait. Joe.
Bad. He lost bad.
Okay.
Joe, relax.
Because Marley on there, and I love Marley.
Bad.
I'm a student of Marley Marl.
Yes, he lost bad.
And Chuck Chill Out and Red Alert. Here, he says that, yes, but then Marley was like, Shan lost it. It wasn't him. Nah, nigga, you was.
No, but Marley,
nigga, you was.
In retrospect,
Red alert.
What Marley said,
Alert
hold
can
on.
take that.
What Marley said was he had
Alert was with KRS.
programmed the drums.
Yes.
And then when he
It was
programmed
Red
the
Alert
drums
was strengthening
and power
KRS,
play.
and Marley Marl was strengthening MC Shan.
Yeah.
Right.
They both took that.
Without
Okay,
Red
listen.
Alert, there's no
Red Alert,
KRS-One.
No, yes, you're right.
No
You're right.
KRS-One.
But call me. I'm talking about when you call me.
But you
When Flex called me, he said, "There's no way that Boogie Down Productions could have stole."
No, there's no way.
drums.
There's no way because it's a.
They stole the drums,
That
nigga.
snare,
They stole the
That
drums.
snare.
That Bronx nigga stole the drums.
Nah,
nigga.
man.
The fuck are y'all niggas talking about, man?
Nah.
Come on, I believe Marley Marl, man.
Nah,
nigga.
man. You did it.
Flex, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm
I'm with Marley Marl, nigga.
Look.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Wait,
So-
please, Joe. You said something. Don't lose that thought. He just said something about Shan and KRS-One, and I'm gonna tell the realest story.
Please.
MC Shan, before Marley Marl, had zero street cred. Zero. We did not know him from like performing in places. And my first hearing of him was on Marley Marl's show. KRS-One, Boogie Down Productions, we never heard of them until Red Alert played that record and they were associated with them. This is to say,
Tad,
Marley
it's cold in here, Tad.
Marl and Red Alert, what they mean was they were the outlet to the street, and they were the cosign. We never asked where Shan came from. You know why? Marley's playing it. That means you official.
Bridge.
We never asked where KRS-One comes, because KRS-One is from Brooklyn, my friend. He's
born in Brooklyn.
born in Brooklyn, and
Raised in the Bronx.
but with Red Alert,
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
No.
Let's not just
I
fly
love
over
him.
that.
I love him.
Let's not just fly. Yo,
love
Brooklyn niggas is claiming KRS now?
No,
This nigga from Flatbush?
Correct me. No, correct me if I'm wrong. KRS was in the shelter, and Scott. Me and Scott LaRock went to the same school. We went to Our Savior Lutheran. He popped first, and then he was working at a shelter.
And he was like a social
And I
worker.
think Chris
he
was
met
traveling from
KRS.
Brooklyn and coming
He
to
met
there and living
KRS
there.
in the shelter, and then KRS spit for him, and then he took him out like that. But let me explain something.
That's to say that now. The reason why I said that before was the rappers, just to give you what the rappers and how they built their brand. I know you from Queens, my nigga.
Yeah, I'm from Queens.
But that
I'm definitely-
Jappy Jap and all them Queens
Jappy
shouts
Jap.
was taking Bronx niggas to a ungodly bad place.
Hey, you guys gotta stop.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna tell you a secret.
Yeah, you're right. You need the hat,
Your
Joe.
$1
You're
million
right.
watch. Scared.
Who sold the hat? That was good. That was good.
It's
You
so
need the hat.
cold. It's so cold in here, man.
Yeah.
It's so cold.
Let me.
Go ahead.
That
You-
really is cold.
It's
Freezing.
Big Puns Day.
I'm like a
Got your
fake.
big Gucci jacket
Go ahead.
on.
I'm like a
I'm
fake
listening.
fat nigga. Like I get cold. Like, you know how fat niggas sleep with the window open? Not this one.
Neither do I.
Nah, yo, my nigga.
I'm talking fat.
Nah, I can't take it.
I got the fan on set every night.
Joe, what were you gonna say?
Good, Joe.
That Brooklyn can claim KRS-One?
Yes,
He was born
Brooklyn
in
is
Brooklyn.
claiming
They can.
that niggas from Best Stop.
BDP.
Claim him.
I went
He's a
too far.
phenomenal lyricist.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you something.
Phenomenal lyricist.
That's my idol.
Yeah,
man.
he's a
Listen,
phenomenal lyricist.
Let me tell you something. Let me
They
tell
whoop
you how
Shan's
bad.
ass. They whip Shan's ass.
Yo, hold up. Can I
They
say
whip
something?
Shan's ass.
Yo, can I say something?
Queens,
Yo, give
yo,
me
the
my
whole
piece.
history book would have changed, my nigga. That
What's
book
wrong?
was
Don't
getting
do
ready to be a
that. Don't do
problem.
that. Listen to me.
Oh my Christ!
Let me tell you something.
Please talk.
Right? This is the
Change the
problem.
subject.
Don't think he's on the
Rest in peace.
He's
No,
right.
I'm with you. I'm with you. But hold up.
Energy from him.
Hold up.
right.
Hold up. I go, rest in peace. You gotta really hear me. This ain't a joke. So I go, Prodigy dies. Rest in peace.
God bless.
Right? And I'm in the funeral and I'm crying. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't Prodigy's best friend, but I was so hurt because I got history with him. And to me, I felt like we lost like a biggie. Like I felt like Prodigy was like a
Especially
stone.
You put a post And after his post, you said that you actually said that his love after he passed away was like a Biggie.
Nah, it was to me.
Continue. I'm
Like
sorry.
the city felt like Biggie.
Absolutely.
Right? So now I'm sitting in the back of the funeral trying not to cry, but I'm tearing. And they start getting people up there to talk, like his crew. You know what I'm saying? People talking, yo, shout out, you know, I remember this and this and that. And one of them said, Prodigy still hates KRS-One for what he did to MC Shan and the bridge. I said, what? Yo, I'm standing in the back. Hold up.
Nore.
I said,
Let me break.
Yo, Flex. I'm
Good,
standing
yeah.
in the back
Yo.
of the funeral
Yo.
like,
Yo, fam.
they was like, yo, he still hates him because of what he did.
Yeah.
to MC Shan.
We had to.
I was
We
like,
had to.
Not abnormal.
why is
I
this
hate
part of this?
I hate
man?
KRS-One right now.
Yo, listen.
He's my
Nore,
man, but I
Nore,
hate him.
I want to give you.
Yeah, I wanted to
I wanna
tell you.
I want to give
straight
you a
up.
red alert story.
Look at you. Look at you.
I'm gonna tell you the
I
first.
hate KRS-One
Let me tell you-
for telling niggas
tell you
that
something.
the Queens.
Let me tell you
Queens
something.
keep on faking it.
The first time
problem?
the first time that record played, South Bronx and the Bridge. I'm gonna tell you something. I was in Union Square that night. Red Alert's playing.
Union Square's in Manhattan.
Union Square, 2,000 deep.
let's take it from
2,000 deep.
Club Live of
Man.
I'm in here with nine double M. We're young at this
Nine.
point.
The nigga with the 9.
Yes, we're in there, and Red Alert's playing, and that bridge comes on.
Bridge is over.
No, the bridge, Shan.
Queens Bridge.
Queens Bridge.
Okay.
I look at 9. We're like,
Y'all ain't feeling that.
right? The place is going nuts. Red Alert gets on that mic. That's the first time I ever heard him. He says, "Yeah, but these are my boys from the South Bronx," and he throws it in, not from the beginning.
What did he do? The South Bronx or the Bridge is over?
South Bronx. The bridge was.
I don't know
No.
who you are right now.
No. Listen. The South Bronx was first. The bridge was first.
The answer.
The bridge, Marley Marl, all credit. It took Marley about 9 months to break that record on that radio. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you
Was
all
this
the
97?
secrets of that
Was
record.
this Hot 97?
No.
Or was
This is
98?
WBLS.
WBLS.
And I'm gonna give you all the
Let's take it.
secrets of that record. You know what he says?
Well, the bridge
it's
is
MC
forever,
Shan.
man.
You hear when he says it's MC Shan and Marley Marl in the house tonight? That's a famous breakbeat. It's called the Honey Drippers. And they go, we got the Honey Drippers in the house tonight. And Marley used to play those two records back to back. The Honey Drippers record was the most respected breakbeat.
I can't fight.
My nigga. It was the most
lose, Fat
Chubby
Joe.
Chub, am I lying? Impeach the president is the one. Ben, it's one of the most respected breakbeats, and that's why he says you got Marley. And the other one used to say we got the Honey Drippers in the house tonight, and Marley would go back and forth with both records. He made me like it. I'm like, if this nigga used the Honey Drippers, I like it. I like it.
No, but that record, yo, Flex is one of the greatest.
It's one of the
hip-hop records
greatest.
of all
It's
time.
ringing. It's ringing hard,
No,
my
no,
nigga.
now.
It was yes.
2019.
Joe, it was turning
It's
on.
one of the greatest
Joe, was that
records
record
ever
turning our
made.
lights
You
off
were
in the
ringing
Bronx?
back
Yes or no?
then, Joe.
Yes or no? Was that record turning our lights off in the Bronx?
Oh no, that
The
record.
bridge.
That record's still a legendary record.
The Red
right
Alert
now.
throws the shit in from the hook, the South Bronx. He goes, yeah, but these guys are from the Bronx.
I'm not sure if I should be here.
You should, and I want you to be happy. The crowd
For
goes
this
nuts.
part of the
And I'm gonna
story.
tell you another story because I watch your Drink Champs, and I'm gonna. Ooh,
Joe, what are you?
Oh.
I'm out here.
Shan did not show up to the battle at USA Skating Rink to battle KRS-One. He didn't show, and the battle was in Queens.
Yeah, that's an
Am
automatic.
I lying to any? Ooh.
That's 62,000 right there. Let me look at your watch.
Oh my God, that's what was bothering me. They were supposed to battle at the USA Skating Rink
In Queens.
in Queens, and
Roosevelt.
Shan said, I don't know, something that was because of the money. And Marley danced it on your thing too. When he danced it. They didn't show up to the battle. They was done from then. Bridges
definitely
overcomes,
didn't come
game
here for
over.
this. Definitely came here for Big Pun. Big Pun.
Nah, Nore. No, you had him on the show, Nore. Come on, my nigga.
No, it's real. It's real.
But no.
You know what?
Hey, yo,
Flex,
listen, man.
Let me tell you something. Flex called me the next
don't
day.
do that. Don't flex. Come
No.
on,
Flex
man.
called me the next day. Flex called me the next day, and he hit me with so much
Flex, this
proper
boy gotta go back to
information.
left rack,
No.
man.
I'm all right.
That
I'm
way
a
he
shooter.
shot
I'm a
there.
shooter. I'm all right.
Wait.
I shooting everybody. Don't worry about it. Listen. Don't worry about it. But Flex called me the next day, and Flex put me on to so much
I'm a
information Like, and I'm not gonna lie.
It's a documentary coming out.
I
It's
was
coming on
so
AMC
quiet.
Network. I'm on it.
I've never been this
Talking my
quiet in
talk.
my life. And he's like, yo, did you understand when Marley said this? And then I'm listening to.
You got to have KRS. You have to have KRS.
We had KRS prior to that, but we didn't
Nah,
have
you need him again.
We need him again,
Yes,
yeah.
you need KRS-One.
Right. Is what you're saying.
Pause.
Like,
We did them
no,
right.
no, pause.
You
but-
need no. You need KRS referring to the Bridge Wars.
Yeah, the Bridge Wars.
Please.
That's what we didn't do. Because you know why? I purposely, when I had KRS,
You didn't ask.
I avoided that question because I'm a Queens nigga. Like, I don't
First of all-
want to show when you
Oh,
kill
wait.
us.
I wanna clear you
I
up
don't
for
wanna
Queens.
emphasize that.
KRS wasn't that he was better than Shan at the time. Let me really break that down
I
for
need
you.
you to break this down.
He's
had a-
better than shit.
Wait. He had a better. He had
he's
better
better than
records. No. Nah, you gotta give. No, Shan got a couple records, my nigga. Wait,
No, he
Shan
got
got.
dope
No.
records. He ain't care
Don't
which
get it.
one.
No, don't get it twisted. Kill That Noise is hard. Wrong
Kill That
beat.
Noise
Kill That Noise.
Wrong beat.
That Noise.
It's the wrong beat. And Marley said it on your show. He said, I picked the wrong beat for that return. The lyrics was tough.
say that.
He said that. He was right. The beat. When I heard it, I was like, this is the
Kill
wrong
That
beat
Noise
for what's
was
going
dope.
on. This ain't the energy.
Damn it.
It was the wrong beat.
Flex is so
Nah, this,
involved.
because
You
it
gotta
almost
listen
turned
to
our
him.
lights off, my
Yeah.
nigga. It almost turned our lights.
Everybody make some noise, goddamn. They almost turned the lights off.
I don't know what took it here. I'm sorry.
No, Flex.
Molly, that was the thing. I'm glad we talked about it.
Can we talk about Big Pun?
Let's go back
Big
to
Pun.
Yeah.
Jesus,
yeah.
I have no idea. I gotta take a piss at
So
some
now,
point. I gotta
we're
take a
past
beat.
meeting Pun. You're moving. How do you meet Pun, Fat Joe?
Man, I was.
Look at the $1 million watch. I can't. Look,
Okay, go on.
God damn it.
Big Pun,
God damn
right?
it. This is only
So
He would have never let
I
that.
gotta- let
he
me-
would've
let me-
never
let me
that
hide
cough
my
come
shit.
back
Let
if
me
he
hide
wasn't
my
here.
shit.
I wouldn't have saw it. He wouldn't have showed it to me.
I try to be humble about these things.
Come on.
So
Make some noise for Fat Joe, everybody.
I'm in my block. I came to my block, right? So even though I was already on my second album and all that, I used to be in my projects every day. So I think Pun, years later, as I was really thinking about it, I think he set me up and he was in front of the store I go to on purpose. I thought I always met him by mistake, but as I was really thinking about it, he must have knew, yo, Fat Joe comes here. We out here. So he was out there with a guy named Tomb that used to be down with TS. He was there with Triple Six. He was there with Cuban Link, right? So they was all trying to rap, right? But he was the nicest.
Stand out.
So I walk in the store. So see me a Diet Snapple. I walk in the store, get me a Diet Pepsi. As I walk out, it's 4 Spanish niggas rapping. That's weird to me. Just a cipher of just 4 Spanish niggas battle rapping.
In the Bronx?
In the Bronx.
That'll
It's
do it.
weird. Weird.
Yeah.
Very weird. Around 1996, 97. I never seen it before, right? So they rapping, and then Pun goes, yo, let me go, right? And
He's
just
bigger
starts.
than you.
Way bigger than
Way
me.
bigger than
He
you.
got a mechanic shirt on with a pack of cigarettes rolled up
Love
on
it.
his shit. So he going.
Make some noise.
He's
That's so
like-
hard.
Yeah.
That is hard. Was he playing handball? It looked
No, he wasn't playing handball in front of
It looked
the
like a handball. That's
Yo,
a handball.
listen,
Let's
stop.
describe.
Yo, listen.
right
So,
here.
nah, he too much. But listen, so
That's like a handball.
Finally found his like.
So I go, no, he got it.
Always like this.
Nah, he
behind
got
the
it.
scenes.
Yeah, he got it.
Always this.
Yo, so Flex. So he turns around and he starts rapping. So he's like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then he's going fast like that. Then he stops and he goes, snatch the moon out the sky and blow the sun away. Me and my niggas playing hardcore, strictly hardcore lyrics, and I'm in it. I was like, ah!
That's it.
I had the white Lexus.
96.
96. I had the white
remember
Lexus
that car.
400. I stopped. I said, I opened the door, the passenger side. I said, please sit in the car. So niggas
not
like,
here for talent.
so the niggas walking, and then I ain't trying to diss nobody because, it is what it is. Everybody had love for Pun, right? But those guys were so sad. Like, Cuban Link, Triple Six, and Tune, they were like, because they knew he was the Lauryn Hill of the Fugees. They knew if they
And I
had
liked
a
them
group,
as well too, Joe. When later on, when I heard them. I
When
did
he
like
was
them. All of them.
when they was a group, Lauryn Hill was the Lauryn Hill of the Fugees. They knew if they really had a group, that's their main guy,
But
right?
Wyclef and Prod still rich.
Of course, God bless
can
him.
be rich.
Listen, So what I'm saying to you is, so when I sit them in the car, they look sad. But I remember I told them, I said, listen, man, I'm going to put you on. You're going to get your money, your situation. Then we're going to put your mans on. Don't worry about it. I got you. And he was like, don't worry, y'all. So I took him home that day.
You did.
Yeah, we
because
put
they
him
got a
on.
deal.
Everybody got $500,000 apiece.
Make some noise for that, goddammit.
So it's good.
I got $500,000. You know what I'm saying? So I rode with him, and what was so crazy was that Pun was telling me his whole life story. I was driving him to his house. He lived in Castle Hill. And while I was driving him, he was just telling me about, you know, people in his family who did him wrong, that he was homeless, that he was this and this, he was that. And then he wanted to show them so bad that, you know, he ain't a fuck up. He ain't a homeless. He ain't a dude like this and this and that. And I was like, yo, you gonna get your shot, B. Like, I promise you. Because Puff had Biggie. I seen what Puff did with Biggie. I seen what happened with Jay-Z. I watched all that, right? So I was like, all right, I got my guy. So we gonna do it with my guy. And that night he came to the studio and he jumped on 2 songs of mine of my second album. I was finishing
Song with Raekwon?
my second album. Not the song with Raekwon. He came on. He jumped on the record Say Word on my second album, Jealous One's Envy, and then another one, Say Word, and another one.
Was down that long, bro.
Yeah. The South Bronx is the wrong one to fuck with. With the main no shot, we be busting our nines. And
Jealous
yo,
One's
Punisher,
Envy with the record
hit him with the
Raekwon.
freestyle rock. Yo, I bloody laughing kid and money niggas and laughing kid. Like, so he came to the studio that night. I put him on 2 songs. I never did that in my life. Like, met a new rapper and throw him on my album and throw him my music like the first day I met him. So I was all systems go. The minute I met Pun, I was like, yo, he's the one. You know, the next people I took him to, Queens. I took him, Nas was the best rapper at the time. And Coogee Rap was the best rapper just before him.
Nas is still top 5 New York. I just wanted to throw that in
Queens,
there.
we still here. Okay.
Still top 5. It's still top 5. Nas still top 5.
So I called Nas and Coogee Rap, and I told him, yo, meet me. I gotta introduce you to somebody. So they met me. This is when they used to meet you on the blocks and all that, right?
Back then.
So I meet them and I bring Pun. And they're like, yo, what up, Joe? What up? Where? And you know how that with Coogee Rap used to always be like, word.
G-Rap
word
was
them
there
up.
too?
G-Rap and Nas.
Oh, my Lord.
And I said, yo, go, Pun. He started, that in the middle. And I watched these guys' eyes open up like raccoons. And it was like, and I was like, oh my God, I got him. The best in the game. I got him. Because they was both, to me, they were the best
Yeah, they was.
rappers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can make some noise for that. I can make some noise for that. Continue.
And that was
this
that
in
was
Queens? Or like
It
Queens
might have
adjacent?
been in Queens. It might have had to been in Queens because I got both of them.
Flex,
you know what I'm
listen.
saying? Same time.
We gotta get some type of Queens love in
Now,
there.
we love Queens. My wife from Queens, man.
All
You
right,
know
we know
that.
that. I'm saving that.
Okay, you saving that for the later
For
Queens?
later, for later.
For when I get stabbed in my sleep?
No, stop.
So
Let's go back to Big
what
One.
What does G-Rap and Nas say? What do they say?
Oh, no, they say he was incredible. And G-Rap, you know, at that time, the only 2 words he knew was like, word him up, G.
What did they say to Pun? What
Word
was
up,
their
G.
conversation like? How did
No,
he
no, no,
react
no.
from meeting
No, they
them?
did.
Okay.
How
I
did
got
he
a
react by
better-
meeting
I got a
them?
better question. I got a better question.
Uh-huh.
Because in my opinion, Johnny Blaze, when that verse came on, Pun, I do not know this personally. I do not know. You never told me this story. He's never told me this story. But me knowing Pun and listening to that record, he deliberately said, I want to go after Nas.
Not true.
Not
But-
true.
Not true.
Okay.
Not true. But
He wanted,
he
to,
wanted
kill
to
Nas.
put Nas on the record so he could prove he was better than
Basically
Nas.
the same shit.
But not behind him. But he in front of him.
Behind him.
Wanted,
No,
he
he
wanted,
went behind
yeah,
him.
but you know he went after him, but it wasn't the setup like that. He definitely Big Pun was so competitive. Even when he rapped with you, he tried to destroy you. He rapped with me, he tried to destroy
Wait, no, wait.
In my
What?
face.
What's the record you had him on?
This is
No,
your
what's the
dog.
record you had him on?
told me, this is my friend.
Who you had on?
Da, 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 da,
Man from TV. Nah, he wanted Cam. Cause Cam was on there. I know what he wanted.
You want me to tell you the truth?
He wanted Cam. He wanted niggas to hear him with Cam.
You want me to
He
tell
wanted
you the
niggas to hear him with Cam.
That's not
I'm
the
positive.
truth.
No,
That's not
all right, okay.
Let me tell you the truth. It was nature.
Oh, okay.
It was nature
I get
because
pussy off my father's features. Puff heavily.
it was nature. So
Whoa!
if you look at the lineup of
Wait,
Band from
Buck
TV,
Mine was mean too, though.
all right, if you look at the lineup from Band from TV, it was nature. And the reason why, and this is the first time I'm kind of telling this story, is the reason why I put nature on Band from TV is because nature put me on I'm Leaving on the Firm album. On the Firm album. What happened was Nas was on Body. No. He wasn't on Body and Trunk. Excuse me. He was on a record on the CNN album called Music Made These Thugs Calm Down. Flex, he was bringing off on it, but then you got a cease and desist, and you couldn't play it no more. You couldn't play it no more, right? So Nas wanted to show me that he wasn't dissing me, he was dissing the actual situation. So he put me on a record that was called I'm Leaving. I'm Leaving was a record that I had on Capone and Noriega's album.
A tunnel killer.
And no one fucking fucked with it. So then when I did it on the Firm album, that shit went through the roof.
Tunnel killer.
Tunnel killer.
All that
No
energy,
video, I don't think.
man.
No video.
All that,
No video.
No video.
No
yo,
video.
all that Nore energy, man. That early Nore
Come
energy.
on, Fat Joe. Come on.
Incredible.
I big you up. You're not supposed to pick me up.
Ah! No, nigga, it was me.
So when they all
Every
came
record you did was better, man. Everything was just
thank you.
getting better and better and better and better, man.
Yeah, Joe, he came to the tunnel once.
So hold on, Flex. So when it all
I'll wait.
So when it all came together,
Back to pun. Sorry.
back to pun. So when it all came together, Nas did a record for me called Body in the Trunk. When we did Body in the Trunk, after that,
Tough record.
we had did a record called Band from TV. After Band from TV, I didn't do no video to it. I
Nas
didn't
was
do
on
nothing. No.
Okay.
But Joe had went and did something called John Blaze. John Blaze was the crazy shit. I don't know. I once I say this, you're gonna remember this. Me and Nas wasn't speaking. He wasn't speaking at all.
I remember that.
And Nas said,
I met
"Yo."
a bunch of times in your life you and Nas wasn't speaking. Y'all got like a love-hate
No, this is the
relationship.
first time. This is the only time.
Okay.
Joe,
No,
come
it
on.
was a couple times.
All right, this is the first.
All right, the first,
All
go
right. So Joe goes to me and says, "Yo, this is your brother. You know, come." So I come, and this is John Blaze video shoot. That's why if you look at John Blaze video shoot, I'm behind Nas. I got on the right there how you call it? Guayavera.
Got a Guayavera.
You know. Spanish shirt. Yeah, very Spanish shirt. And I'm standing behind Nas.
Very Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Escobar. I'm standing behind Nas, but that was the first time I felt like you was disappointed in what Nas was doing, in my opinion.
Forget
Verse?
it.
The verse?
No,
The verse?
no, he
The
killed
verse?
that.
No, not the verse. I mean, just
killed
in
that.
general.
The energy.
Because I'm not saying because Nas is my brother. So
I think to this day he's the only rapper ever charged me to be in a video ever. Not Kanye West, not nobody in the world. That was what happened at that video shoot.
but Kanye
he would not
charged
come.
you something. He charged you
Clothing.
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 60 grand. It's phenomenal.
Oh, they're giving up gems.
It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
They're giving up
60
gems.
bands.
They're giving up
Nas
gems.
wouldn't come into the video.
Wait, John Blaze?
John Blaze, he
Get
would
out of
not come unless we wrote him a check to be in the video.
Can I defend Nas?
Please defend Nas.
I want to defend.
Please.
I want to defend Nas.
Because I am from Queens.
I think Nas gets a lot of flack
yes.
because he was an early superstar.
The earliest, probably.
Very early superstar
Yes.
on a label that didn't really understand the game.
I agree with Flex.
He didn't have a puff. He was doing it
Steve
raw.
Stout, but Steve Stout was so far behind.
Steve Stout was really late.
yeah.
And to be honest, even for Steve Stout, it was a little easier because the Puff blueprint and the J blueprint was moving. So it was easier. You know, Nas was he was a rough
He had to learn
gem.
the business
Yeah,
himself.
like he was like you know Nas is the original word for bootleg, like meaning the only thing that got bootleg before him was Brand Nubian. That was the big one to get brand, and that Nas, because remember his album got bootlegged and he had to go back and redo it.
What's that? I'm not
The
Illmatic.
first one.
It was
the
not,
first one.
It was Illmatic.
It was the
It was
first one.
Illmatic. You're right. Yeah. it's the
And
first
even
album.
I'm gonna tell you something. Even from the clubs and the tunnel and the things he would do and the thing, and remember, he had to clean his image up because they was beating up everybody. You know what I mean? Like they was getting into fights, consistently. I think that it happened young, and he didn't have anyone next to him, and I think because I would see why when you don't have someone near me, and he knows with a video budget, it's just money.
Listen, bro.
You know what I
I've been
mean?
got
So
over that
that's
20
one.
years.
I just wanted to defend him on.
No, I wanted
that's
to
what I
defend him
think.
God,
Yeah.
he did the song. Thank God he shot the video. It don't matter anyway.
God bless.
That's money
Nas my
spent a
nigga.
long time ago.
That's my
Because
nigga.
video money used to be, you know what I mean? That used to be.
Nah, I paid out my pocket. I was my own boss, man. So
Let's make
I
some
know what I
noise for
paid.
that.
All right.
But let me just make
Y'all
something clear.
blessed. Y'all blessed.
Listen,
I
Nas
paid
is
him.
my brother. Nas is my nigga. Nas is a nigga that
Shout
held
to
me
him.
down.
And I love Nas.
At the end of the day, at the end
but
of the
we
day,
clean that up, and I love him the same.
But at the
I
end
love
of the
him
day,
same.
at
I
the
love
end of
him
the day,
same.
sometimes, things don't happen the way we want it to happen. Like that's period. You know what I'm saying? That's like me giving you a record tomorrow, and I can love this record, and you can hate this record, but you my nigga.
He's prepping me.
So
He's prepping me, New York.
Yeah. So you my nigga.
He's prepping
So
me.
you can say,
Look.
you can say, yo, Nore, I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
But you gonna still.
Nore's backing me in that corner because now you cannot go backwards. You
I
can't
got
go
one for you.
backwards.
But what I'm saying is,
stay out of it.
that's exactly
Did
what
Big
what
Pun want to
happens.
spank Nas on that record? Was that you didn't
I
really
think
give
he
me?
did.
He didn't
Big
really
Pun-
give me. He
Nah,
didn't give
Big
us the
Pun want
answer
to
right,
battle
right?
everybody.
He
Big
wanted to
Pun-
battle everybody.
Who was
Pun-
on Pun's
My
mind?
man,
Joe, you know.
the one he wanted to destroy forever for the history of
Was not.
mankind. No, it was Cannabis.
All right.
Problem he had was Cannabis.
He made better records than Cannabis. He got Cannabis early in the
but
game.
At one time, Cannabis was
No,
the hottest
Cannabis
dude
was
in the
LL.
game.
Yeah.
Right. You're right.
Nas, not Nas.
Unpredictable with
Pun.
those bars. Unpredictable.
Pun wanted him on a record. So Cannabis told Pun they was cool. Maybe 50 times he was coming by the studio. I remember I used to go to studios, Pun be sitting on the couch by himself, be like, yo, he ain't show up again.
Oh my God, I can't.
No, I swear to God, I'd be like, yo, Pun, he'd be like, twin. I called him, we spoke. He just never came
Okay,
again.
Flex. I'm gonna tell you
No.
something.
Scared of that.
So
You
sorry.
scared of that.
He ain't
Flex,
want
I'm gonna
that.
tell you something.
They ain't want that
they
smoke.
told me this when I said I'm going to go see Flex. So, me, Cannabis, and DMX had a freestyle on Funk Flex.
Yes.
We already
Legend.
said that.
No,
That's how we
ne-
started.
No,
this.
we
He
never.
wants to add something else. I can
No,
tell.
I need to add something.
He's going someplace. I can already see he's going someplace else.
So people says to me all the time, "Do you think Flex fucked you up?" Because I don't know if you remember. I invited Pun to that session.
Okay. Wait, to the. Okay, go
Now,
ahead.
this nigga's high. We ain't got no time for this. We talked about
Yes,
this
we have
already.
all the time.
No, listen.
If we don't have no time for nothing else, we have the time for this one.
No, we already talked about
I have
this.
no idea. No, no. This is the part. This is the
That's
part.
I would.
I invited Pun. I was like, yo, because I did not know DMX and I did not know
He
Cannabis.
probably didn't know me at the time.
I knew you do trash.
Yeah.
I knew you do trash.
Yeah.
But I didn't know.
And I never knew this was on his mind, New Yorker, because me and him have never talked about this freestyle. I've
Have
talked this
never
nigga. I talk
talked
this
about
nigga like
this.
every 3 days.
Yes.
Every 3 days. He's
And
never
I'm
brought this
still
up.
a little mad. Pun.
Yo,
You get to tell us what happened with Pun and Nature, though. You never
Yeah. We got so much to back up to.
So much irrelevant from this.
Yeah.
Pun hit me and said, I feel like DMX and Cannabis is jumping you.
All right.
He could have been lying.
You want to know?
That's the type
You want to
of
know?
nigga
You want to
Pun
know what I
is. Right,
felt?
keep it real.
Battering your
Hold on,
back.
let me just keep it
All right.
real.
All right. I'm
Hold on,
answering
let me finish.
honestly,
Let me
so I'm
finish.
gonna stand back.
So Pun came. He's like, I'm downstairs. And I hit Flex. And Flex looked at me like, you gotta relax. Now it's your turn? Is it your turn yet? Oh, so I still go.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm like, oh,
let me
shit.
guess, Nori.
You want me to keep it at
So
1,000? I'm
Pun
gonna tell
went
us
downstairs.
1,000. I'm gonna give him the. I'm gonna give him
Please,
the answer.
please.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Please,
You want to
'cause-
tell me?
yes.
You want me to tell you?
Yes,
You
you
want to
got
know why I
to.
did
You
it?
got to.
You want to know why I did it?
Don't
Keep it
know.
1,000.
Yeah, keep it 1,000.
DMX, me and DMX go back before the music.
All right, that's all I need.
I'm keeping it.
That's all I need to have.
I'm gonna keep it.
I needed to know.
Nah,
that
I'm gonna keep it a
you
two.
was a little bit.
You want it? You want it?
You and DMX
You want it? You want it? You want it?
I needed it.
All right. Me and the dog. Nah.
Wow.
I needed it. I needed it. Cause I was like, yo,
Probably know. Me and the dog go back
What?
89.
Damn, definitely didn't know this.
No.
You're so
No.
smart.
I needed this. I
No,
needed
no,
this.
you
I
need
needed this.
smart.
Nah, but
Hey,
me
you
and the
a
dog go
DMX.
back 89.
All right.
And there's a deli.
All right.
We was both broke. And I used to see him. And in 90, I got on the radio on WBLS. He had a record called Born to Lose on a black label.
I remember this.
And I used to play it when I used to DJ for Chuck. And I used to see DNY. And they used to tell me about Irv, but I didn't know who he was. So there was a sandwich store that I knew him. And I knew if Pun came up there, the dog wasn't gonna look right. I'm keeping it a buck.
I needed this. This is how to end.
I knew the dog wasn't gonna look right. So then this thing.
Yo, Pun is downstairs
Now.
like this.
Now.
And I got a two-way. Pun is like, Flex is not answering me.
Yeah, I wasn't.
And I'm like,
I wasn't. He was calling the warm line. And I even looked at them. I think I said to them, I said, yo.
Picture, keep that thought, don't go nowhere.
Yeah, okay.
Meanwhile, he's calling me on the other line. Bring 100 niggas from the Bronx. I need 100 niggas in that station right now.
I knew the dog wasn't built for
I need
that.
100 niggas.
I knew damn well
Bring
wasn't built for
everybody
that.
down here. I'm like,
I knew Nore.
my brother.
I knew
Chill.
Nore.
I didn't know the
Cannabis
dog
was-
and I didn't know cannabis. So I was just like,
I knew the
pardon me.
dog before that.
I
I knew
looked
the
at
dog
these
before
niggas
that.
and I was like, all right, cool.
We
But
lived
mind
4
you-
blocks from each other.
But mind you, hold on, Flex. Mind
Look at
you,
Joe not looking
if you
at me.
look, if you
Look.
look at the footage,
I got the
prior
greatest
to that,
DMX
there's a
story.
footage of Mos Def, Big Pun, DMX, and someone else rhyming together. There's a footage of that. That's 2 days prior.
Cannabis.
Prior to that.
Forte.
So Flex,
John Forte.
Right.
invites us
John
up,
Forte,
and when he invites us up, the thing is, I'm like, yo, you know what? I just need my homie with me. So I hit Pun. And Pun
And I knew
pulled
Nore
up.
was trying to change the dynamic.
Yes. I was
I
like,
knew
'cause I
Nore.
didn't know
What
these
year
niggas.
is this? What year is this?
This
98?
is 97.
97. We're
It's
talking
97.
21 years ago.
Yeah, 21 years
20,
ago.
I just want to make sure, 21 years ago.
And when Pun pulled up, I showed Flex the two-way. And Flex looked at me and said, just keep rhyming. And I just kept rhyming. I didn't care. But at the end of the day, I still take it personal to this day. Like, I wanted a fair one. You let 2 niggas jump me.
Nah. I knew Nore. I'm gonna keep it down. I knew Nore had one something to be by himself.
You know,
It was gonna sway the whole shit so much.
Yes.
Cause cannabis wasn't ready for all of that. It
Yeah.
would have been too much.
And
So
God bless them.
It was
God
too
bless
much.
them.
So he was the new nigga handling his business.
Handling my
So I
business.
already knew he could handle his
But at the
business.
same time, I'm like, let me call my Bronx
Pun was
nigga.
changing the dynamics of the room.
This is the real QB.
Look,
The real QB is Queens of the Bronx.
Look.
That's the real
they
QB.
wasn't gonna rhyme after Pun. They was not gonna rhyme
I
after
told
Pun.
Pun to come down.
Pun would have came, smashed it. They was not gonna get on after Pun.
Yeah.
It would have changed. They would have everybody. I know what happened.
Now, if you listen, now, hold on.
But you
hold
want
on,
to listen to
time
the freestyle?
Listen to
I
the
purposely
freestyle.
was not throwing you off though.
No.
No.
That's
No.
what the people said.
No, Nore. I'm gonna tell you what happened. No. Here.
Also have
let's
to say that.
Here, let's explain. I'm gonna explain something
Okay.
to you.
Okay.
Here, this was always my thing with freestyles. It was vinyl time. I would line the records up and try to keep in the tempo. But Nore, probably because you were the newest out the team,
Yes,
you were
I
probably
was.
going like third. You probably went third. So
I definitely went third.
So Nore, so Chubb, man,
He
he's
goes third. I remember that.
but he's really on the last
And if you
sequence of the
listen
beat.
to them,
He's on the last.
Cannabis and DMX is bigging each other up.
Wait.
They're like, yo, good looking.
Wait.
My man is downstairs.
Wait,
Let me let my homie come up.
Ben, hold up. So you know when the guys are freestyling, wait, and you got a break beat on,
Yeah.
and he's the last cycle.
Right.
He's also the last cycle and the beat switch.
But it didn't sound right. It didn't sound. I to your defense, it didn't sound right.
Okay, now wait.
Thank you, Big Ben.
Look,
Thank you, Big
well, Ben, I swear I wasn't trying to jam him up.
It sounded like you was a Bronx nigga hating on some
I
Queen
wasn't trying to
shit.
jam him
Just
up.
throwing it out there.
You want? All right, you want to tell the truth? I want to tell the truth. All right, all right. Here, he the new nigga, right? He's murdering it, and then he's getting more time than other niggas. So now
I respect that.
I gotta switch to me. You
was trying to jam him up.
Nah, I gotta switch to me.
Now that I respect.
I can't let him keep going.
Finish and then you switch.
No, but here, if he look, I know it. Look, I know in my mind as a DJ how much time he got.
Right.
So he's trying to murder it on the third hour.
Oh, I'm gonna murder these
trying
niggas.
to murder it on the third hour.
I wanna, cause
So
listen.
now I gotta get this shit back to cannabis and the dog.
Yeah.
I got to beat up because the beat me pass the mic.
You was having them look good.
No,
No.
I'm in agreement.
No. Hey,
Sure.
his time was up.
Sure.
His time was up.
Yeah.
And he's the new guy.
But
He's
mind you, here's where Flex is skipping off of. I was on Hot 2 days ago.
Okay.
And I killed it. So when I came back, it was like, you gotta relax. It was kind of like you
murdering
kind
that night too.
No. It was,
that too.
but what happened was, Pun tuned in. Pun is a foul nigga. Like, this is my brother. But he's also the type of guy to be like, I think they jumping you. And he could be making this up.
He can hear it. He might hear it.
He can be making this up. But he was downstairs like, tell Flex to answer the phone.
What happened? No, but see, but wait.
After the session,
but to be honest though,
one was downstairs.
No. But these three, no.
Still downstairs.
Nore here, but my dream team at that moment was Nore, Cannabis, and DMX.
Right.
Like, and that's not to
I
take nothing
respect
from
that.
Pun. I knew Pun had it what it was, but Pun wasn't in an album cycle. He wasn't like, he was just dope. He was dope, which means he was also coming up to spread that room out and be like, I hear y'all niggas. So then,
I'm gonna also give you one
they
more.
were the three
I'm
hottest.
gonna give you one more.
So I wanted to see, from my mind,
Before
I
we
wanted to
leave.
see who was the out of them three.
Before we leave,
I want to see
when
who's
Rockefeller came up to Hot 97, Rockefeller came up. It was Beanie Siegel. It was State Property.
AD, first time too. I let him
AD
come
the first time. So Nas calls us and Nas says, "Yo, we got to go to Hot 97 the next day."
I think I
I
said
don't know if you remember.
I think I said I couldn't
You
do
shut
it.
us down.
No. I think I said I couldn't do it. I said I know. Wait. Here, I'm gonna tell you why I said no. Damn, no, he got it. Yeah, that's why he want me on Jinx hands. Fucker. That's why he wants to quantity.
Yo. Listen, as a nigga that get high and drink every day, I still remember everything.
He was gonna say he want to get me there. Look at me with that liquor in front of me.
No to them.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because that wasn't my idea, the Rockefeller thing. It was Jay's concept.
Mm-hmm.
Jay said, I want to come up there. Mm-hmm. And then he said, I got some young gunners. I said, cool, you could pass it to them. He said, I don't think I'm gonna rhyme. I said, Jay, I don't think that's a good idea.
He's right.
I told him, I think you should rhyme and pass to them, right? And this is no secret. On Fridays, I used to be on tape. So my baby was a little everything. I gather my shit. I come down there, and I said, well, what do you want me to play? Rockefeller. I said, you want these niggas to spit on hit records? And I was surprised. But then when they started going, I went from playing the beat and looking around. That's why he said I'm not really on that video. I didn't know that was gonna be that.
Right.
And then as it started moving, I turned back around like, oh, these niggas is moving. And I do remember, but it was Jay's concept, and I didn't want to take Jay's concept.
Here's the part that nobody don't know.
And do it again. I didn't want to do that because
Here's the part that nobody
Jay
don't
gonna
know.
go to me, yo, my nigga, you didn't even want to get out your bed.
Nah, here's the part that nobody don't know. Nas called Flex the next day.
I did. I remember.
And he said, yo, we coming up there. And the difference was we had Mobb Deep.
No, it was fire. I knew what it was, my nigga.
We had Nature.
Did H Money call up while they was
No, E-Money Bags.
Nah.
E-Money Bags.
I'ma
We
keep
had
the story
everybody.
so
And then the crazy shit is, when we went up to Hot 97,
Did you come? You didn't come.
yeah, I came. Nigga, you pulled me to the side. You want me to tell you?
Wait, you came the next day?
I came the next day. You
By
want me-
yourself?
No, we were with Nas. We were with everybody.
But we didn't
Nas
do it.
didn't show. Look, hear me out.
Okay.
You pulled me to the side. This is what you said. Nore, they didn't say nothing about you. And immediately I was like, for sure.
Wait.
And-
Wait. Meaning that they didn't say you were coming?
No, they didn't say nothing. Like, cause the thing is, they told
He
me.
didn't mention your name.
Yeah, they told me I've been on the run eating way before Nore. So that's why everybody told me, like, yo, these niggas dissed you. So I came up and you pulled me to the side in front of nature.
And they wasn't talking about you.
You said they ain't talking about you. Nore,
Did you
gotta
feel it was?
relax.
Did you feel like it was?
No, I believed you.
Okay, but at the time, but was I wrong?
But no, you were not wrong. But at the same token, I was also from Queens, so I was like, fuck that. Just tell these niggas, just set up the mic, Flex, we ready.
But we didn't do it.
We didn't do it. We didn't do it because
Okay.
you schooled me. You was like, yo, listen, let this shit
Go, let it go.
let it go for a
move,
couple
let it
days,
move.
and if it keeps going, then we come up, and that's
Okay.
And it was clean though, right?
it was clean.
All right.
Big pun.
See, but I'm gonna tell you what. Wait, but Nas. See, but see, here's the thing with Nas too, and I love Nas.
Please.
You know,
In the Matrix right
more
now.
doing to more to Nas being green, right? Me and Nas had a relationship, but I don't think not that he had a better one with anyone else. Nas was just like, I could be engaged with him for a week or two, and then I'm not engaged with him like for 6 months.
And that's
then,
Virgo. That's not Nas.
But then there's
Virgo.
2 weeks.
Like any Virgo.
Yeah, but 2 weeks he's intense, and so then there was a part of me that was like, you know, these niggas is rocking with me on a daily.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all. Like that. Like it wasn't.
Tell you, we had the album release party. Not the album. Yeah, the album release party for Big Pun.
God bless.
It was in Club Carbon.
Carbon.
I was
Come on,
DJing.
nigga. I was in every.
Big Ben was there.
I was DJing.
He was DJing. It was in
This
Club
is a DV
Carbon.
party, is it? Because we got.
No, you got to stop that.
All right.
Listen, we had
That was a
Club-
party.
No, listen. It was in Club Carbon, right?
Love that club.
It was Pun's album release party, and Russell Simmons in there. The whole industry is in there. So Carbon was so big, but it was still so crowded that the walls were sweaty. It was like boom. So
First album release.
First album. So when I walk up in there to the back, everybody looking at me like I'm scared, like they scared. So everybody like looking around like they scared, and I turned around, right, and I'm saying, "What's up? Where Pun?" They like. So when I walk in the room, it's this big table, right, and Pun is on top of the table, acting like he's swimming, and he's like pissy drunk. I mean, so drunk, out of his mind, and he's acting like he's swimming. Yeah, twin. And the nigga keep vomiting in like a bucket or something, a helmet or a
Just
bucket.
excited.
The nigga fucked up the whole shit. Like I'm up in there. His wife, everybody in there looking at me all scared. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, I be going crazy on these niggas. Yo, what the fuck, yo? There's 5,000 people outside. It's just shit, what the fuck? I'm beefing with everybody. Like, yo, is this. So, he's drunk out his mind. There is no way in the world he can do a show. He could come outside. He could do anything like that. So I'm like, boom. So the promoters, they keep like, yo, what's up? What y'all gonna do? So I come out.
Is this Renee McLean?
It might have been Renee.
Renee
McLean.
Renee
Shout-
Lillette.
It might have been
Shout out to Renee and Lillette.
Renee
Shout out to
and,
them.
and Lillette. And so I come out there. I come out there and so I start performing. And it was a
Is
song
he even in the area? Is he out?
in the back, pissy, drunk, vomiting
Getting
in
a
the
massage.
bucket. He's like, that nigga done. Like, there's no way Big Pun's coming out here. So when I go out there, the car was going crazy. I'm trying to do like a little song or two to like hype
Ease
them
the
up
pain?
because they there. Yo, my nigga, I turn around, the whole crowd go crazy. And Pun start rapping, ripping down the whole show. He's going crazy. I'm like, holy shit! Who the fuck gave this nigga steroids to
Make some
come out
noise
here?
for that, goddamn. Make some noise for that. Nah, but that's beautiful, man. You know what, Flex? I know we got into a whole bunch of different stories.
Look at there. Look at
Nah, because you know why?
You need to
know
know.
why?
You need to know.
Nah, Pun was probably my best friend ever. Like he was actually He was actually a person that, like, you know, me and like Joe always instructed me to get money. Joe always instructed me to don't drink. Joe always instructed me to not smoke. He always instructed us to get money.
Remember I had a bag for you and Pun?
Hold on.
Do you remember I had a bag for you and Pun?
Let me finish, Flex. I'll come right back to you.
You remember that bag?
Which bag? A carbon?
No.
Where?
Remember I called. I had a situation on Loud, and I wanted you and Pun. Is when I was rolling in my albums and putting out, and I said,
You're still rolling, Flex.
Wait, no, I'm rolling, but
Right.
I had a milli, and you never let me get to this. I'm gonna tell you what. You told me no.
I don't know about the milli story.
No, okay,
Come on.
I'm gonna tell you when.
Let's get
I'm
to
gonna
it.
tell you
Let's get
when.
to it, Flex.
It was Loud.
Uh-huh.
I want to do Thug Brothers.
Oh, I do remember that.
Remember?
Thug Brothers with Pun.
I brought them to the office, and I said I want to sign it. I said, Aggie, brother, you may or may not come on if Joe came, but you and
This
Pun
is me
came.
and Pun's album,
You
so you
and
know
Pun
about it.
came,
Thug Brothers.
and they listened to me.
Right.
But then it didn't happen.
Right.
But
me and Pun and
I had a
Joe
check
were supposed
for
to
it.
do
I had a
Three
check for it.
Amigos, remember? Remember we were supposed to do Three Amigos?
I was high. I was high.
We were supposed to do Three Amigos. First off, that's the first time me and Pun, when you brung us, that was the
Y'all
first
came
time.
to the office.
It was two of us.
And it was
then-
that record you had. You had a record. It was the
Yeah,
record.
Thug Brothers on your album.
No,
I
but
got a gold
yeah,
plaque
Thug Brothers,
for it.
and then you had, but you all had another record before Thug Brothers.
We
that
got
was
16 records.
no. The one that was mashing down the tunnel is why I even
You
came.
came up.
Yeah,
up.
that
Yeah,
was
yeah, that was on Pun
and
now.
Cypher- I think Cypher Sounds broke that record. I want to be
I think that's the
specific.
most money we Terror Squad ever spent on a video.
On Loud. The project was
I'm
going
gonna
to be
be
on
honest
Loud.
with you.
I already had the
I'm gonna be
approval for the
honest with
budget.
you.
I'm just going on the
Came to
record.
Listen. This is how I know my Terror Squad niggas was up. Like they was up before, but then when I came to the studio, they had 10 different pizzas.
Nuts.
At the time, pizzas was like chicken
Downtown.
sautés.
Yeah, downtown.
At the,
Oh, absolutely.
at the time, pizzas like chicken sauté. Then these niggas had 10 different pizzas, and then Pun said, "You know you can get more." I said, "Get more what?" He said, "We have something called a food budget." Oíste. I don't know what a fucking food budget is.
Now, they
I'm
was
on
cracking-
Penalty
they was
Records.
cracking Loud, man, nigga.
Penalty Records, we don't have food budgets on Penalty.
Their money made
But
all
these
our money
niggas
go
is
up.
on Loud.
We was happy.
These niggas is on Loud. These niggas said, we have a food budget. I said, what is a food budget? They said, Negril delivers. I said, Negril? They said, yes. And then they had, remember the grill was on 21st Street. It delivered.
And I don't think they did, but they did.
Back
Y'all
this time,
made it.
This
They
was
made it
not
deliver,
gold,
but they didn't
this
deliver
was
at the
not,
time.
what's the shit, Postmates? No. This was cash.
Yeah, well, you know, what's
come?
crazy is even in Miami now to this day, we do shit like that. Like we got the Crab Man 305. He don't deliver, man. We call up Fat Joe.
No, but I
we
go to
order
Fat
the
Joe's
shit.
house, and Fat Joe
He'll
goes like
come.
this to me. Let me tell you something. This is how Fat Joe's so rich. I go to Fat Joe's house. Fat Joe gives me his black card. He goes, order whatever you want. Like, Fat Joe, I'm up too.
What was the first? What was the
But I'm
first?
definitely gonna buy your shit.
What was Pun's first big record? The big one was Still Not a Player.
Not a player.
Not a player.
Now I want to tell you something.
Okay.
I didn't play that record.
Damn.
We're gonna keep
keeping it real?
We're gonna keep
Okay.
I didn't play it in the beginning.
You didn't play.
No, the remix, because I went so hard on the original, and the remix made me nervous. Like with the original
with
didn't
Joe.
go.
The remix with Joe,
Joe.
not this Joe. The regular
I
Joe.
want to give Cosmic Kev a shout.
I spoke to Cosmic Kev the other day.
I went to
Big up to
Philly.
Cosmic Kev.
I was riding out to Philly. I don't know. I think it was.
And y'all was competition at this time.
Yeah,
Let's keep it
but
real.
him, I always
it real.
me and him always worked secretly behind the scenes on everything.
But y'all was like enemies a little bit.
No.
A little bit. Let's
DJ
keep it
Rand.
real.
DJ Rand. He didn't like me.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought you and Cosmic Kev didn't
No.
like
Me and
each other.
Cosmic was getting, me and Cosmic was from the door.
All right.
Because Cosmic was DJ Rand's like understudy.
Okay.
And
all
me
right.
and Cosmic, but
Okay.
Cosmic was playing the record.
Okay.
And I heard it on the radio, and I was
Killing it in Philly.
He was killing it in Philly, and I think I rode down in the car with Dan Smalls, and I said, "What
Dan
the fuck?"
Small. Big up Dan Small.
I said, "What the fuck is this?"
Martell.
He said,
We need some
"Nah,
Martell
it's the-
money, baby.
It's the remix of Big Pun I've been telling you about. So I was still like, because when a nigga do that to me, I just sink in the seat and go. I went to the club Cosmic was at that night. And he throws this record on, turns the place upside down. I'm driving back in that car like, when I get back home, I'm gonna catch up. Because New York didn't play the remix early. It broke in Philly. That record broke. I remember it broke in Power 99.
Make some noise with that. Let's
Yeah.
Philadelphia, you got
Yeah.
Yo Big Mill. You wasn't that late. Go ahead.
Yeah. And then I caught up to it. But I remember, but you know, Pun and Joe never pressed me. Even though I wasn't on the record, they let me. They
press you on the skit though. The skit. When
we can't talk about the skit no more. Joe wasn't, but but Joe now.
You should never do drink chats.
No.
Ever.
What the fuck?
You know I should. I already know today.
Oh, you did. Thrown out your house.
He told on himself, which is why I had him here. I wanted to feel him out. Now I know what he is.
Smart.
This
guy
acts too much.
Though, right? I act
diabolical. He acts drunk. Nah. I seen what he did to you. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know.
I saw it.
Y'all started a conversation.
But
we went somewhere else for a half an hour. He brought back the conversation.
me back in.
Hold up. To talk about the same shit we talked about and got you to admit.
Yeah, he did.
I'm like, wait a minute.
He did. He wanted to know.
We in LA.
We in LA. Do you and DMX know each
and
other?
He got TA. Who was it? TA Rich to play. Yo,
what was bothering
he just
him,
kept doing that shit, and they start telling on each other. I used to talk to her. She used to talk to
What was bothering him is he kept trying to figure out the dynamics. He's trying to figure out the dynamics between me,
he'll
DMX,
fuck with you
and
till you
cannabis.
tell him what you gotta tell him.
That's what he's trying to.
Like, thank you.
I'm not gonna lie. Flex, I thought you had a relationship before.
Yeah.
You DMX and cannabis. I'm
No, it was me and DMX. It was just me and DMX, not me and cannabis.
Definitely. I knew it was some YO Bronx shit.
Yeah.
I knew it was something going on.
Yeah.
He was fucking up my beats.
I lived in Yonkers for 10.
Right.
Yeah.
The public was right.
I
You know why?
lived in Yonkers for 10 years. I lived in Yonkers for 10 years. I lived at 10.
Yo, but let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. Flex calls me about real life hip hop.
Not all the time.
Every 3 days, and we speak on an hour and a half. And no one's filming this. This is just me and him. Just
and I
talking.
knew from Drink Champs that he fucks with it, so I knew I could call him.
I fucking love hip hop. And the thing is, and Flex, I'm gonna just say this in front of everybody. I'm gonna say this in front of everybody. I love that you love hip hop.
I love hip hop.
You know the thing is. The thing is, a lot of us we forget because we get so much money from it, we get so much opportunities from it, and we forget that. You know what? Fuck all that. Let's just love hip hop. Right. And Flex.
I love it, my brother.
You call me about Marley Marl, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like,
it was heated.
I'm at some point,
my nigga, you said he said he had it coming. I was waiting for that shit to pop up on my YouTube.
Look at that Flex.
I was like, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch body language. I'm gonna watch everything. So I want to hear how they
Flex, and he's like,
I want to hear how they.
He's a liar, and I'm like, Flex. Like, because I can't. I'm born in '77. He's talking about things that happened in '88.
Yo,
I'm born in '77.
I want to know how KRS-One is going to be represented. I wanted to know how KRS-One was going to be represented.
Flex,
this is the reason.
I'm passing to you. Okay. So when Flex called me and said, "Yo, he's a liar, Nore," but I can't even debate with him because I'm born in '77. I actually wasn't there in '88. Like in '88, I was 9. So I can't debate with him.
KRS-One is
but you
my
know what I say?
lifesaver.
I shut the fuck up and listen to him.
KRS-One is my life. Boogie Down Productions is like Mickey Mouse is to niggas. Boogie Down Productions to me is a lifesaver. My life would be different without them.
Save my life.
The borough would be different.
Save my life.
And KRS-One. And I want to tell you something. I'm gonna hurt you with.
Go ahead, please hurt me.
No. I want you to look in my eyes.
We got some more Queens niggas in here.
I want you to look in my eyes.
Y'all was attacking us.
I want you to listen to Still Number One, cause he attacks.
Still number one.
He attacks Run DMC and them records too.
Cause I'm still number one.
Nah, he says, Kings from Queens. Who are we supposed to teach? There's a bar.
This teacher just roll. And
Run ain't want no fucking smoke.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest.
Run, I love you.
I looked at all you
I love you.
niggas.
You wanted no KRS-One smoke.
Let me tell you. Let me tell y'all something. I looked at all you Bronx niggas, and none of you niggas got a knife on y'all niggas.
Talk to him.
None of y'all got a knife. You gotta relax. You got $1 million watch.
Fat Joe.
You don't want no smoke.
Fat Joe. Fat Joe. Did he address?
You won.
I didn't know that.
Stop.
No, I didn't know that.
Stop.
I didn't know that. And I'm gonna tell you something.
King supposed to teach.
Nah. It sounds like it now that what you're saying, but let me tell you something. They off limits. Run DMC.
Nah, I'm just
Nah,
saying.
they the gods. Nah, they off limits, man.
No, stop clapping.
Flex.
Stop clapping.
No, Flex.
Run
Flex.
DMC bit everything from the Cold Crush Brothers. Every routine, everything. Run, I love you, my brother. Rest
not
in
Drink
peace to
Champ.
Jam Master Jay. DMC, I love you. I love you to death.
This is Hot 97.
Yes.
This is not the conversation we have here.
I'm gonna point out every piece. JDL, DMC.
Come on, Flex.
Wait, Sucker MCs is a record that in its instrumental form, it used to be used for a Cold Crush Brothers routine. The record is called Action on Orange Crush. Was that the Cold Crush's biggest routine record?
Next love rap.
Run.
You
No.
old DJ
Russell
niggas, you gotta
Simmons,
relax.
Thank
I'm just
God
throwing
these
it out
niggas
there.
is here.
No,
He would have swallowed me up.
No one cares.
Action.
But we're not.
No. I know what we're not, but we are. But actually we are. Actually we are. Actually we are, Joe. Now let me tell you something. Action, the Cold Crush Brothers always use that for a routine.
Yeah, I don't
right?
absolutely.
You remember that.
Yes,
Cold Crush
yes.
Brothers. Now, Russell takes the same group, Orange Crush, they produce Sucker MCs. It's the same group, it's the same hand clap. So when that record used to come on back in the days, it's for the real niggas like, yo, is that Cold Crush? Lying or not, when Sucker MCs
he's
used to
not
come
lying.
on, you used to think of the Cold Crush Brothers.
He's not
Am I lying to you?
Right, but yo, Flex,
our
what
first
happened, man? What?
Because Queens, man, they been Queens. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this Queens shit.
Yo, you got so many.
Tired.
Listen, Flex,
I'm tired.
Queens
Flex,
loves
Flex.
you.
No, nah, man.
Queens
Old
loves
school
you.
Queens. Wait a minute.
My
Wait a
wife.
minute.
We don't know if we fucked your bitch.
Nah.
Or we don't know if we don't know, Flex. I'm sorry. We might have fucked your bitch back then.
Right.
We might have jumped you back then. I don't know.
No.
You might have just ran from the Q Club.
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh, the Q Club.
I'm sorry.
Q Club was
But we
hard.
love you.
Wait,
Like,
no.
look at us.
No. Wait,
gotta
no.
relax. Let
Listen,
it go. Let it go.
no. We're talking history, and you are a history specialist.
Yes, I'm a historian.
Yeah, so you have to
and
do.
I'm sorry we chased you out the Q Club.
No.
Apologize.
Wait. Oh yeah. Wait. What's his JDL's voice?
Oh, yeah.
DMC's voice. It's the same
Yo, but
flow.
listen,
Wait.
yo, Flex.
Flex, you gotta let it go.
No, I won't.
You gotta
relax.
relax.
Wait. No, I won't. Because the Cold Crush Brothers would never say anything. The DJ element of Queens doesn't get the credit that they do, because I want to be honest.
I think you need to be honest.
A lot of Bronx guys,
Yes.
we did look at a lot of Queens DJs and what they were doing innovative.
In Gun Hill Road, when you was in Gun Hill
Yes,
Road.
we used to look at that. So this is what I really feel. I feel Queens with the rappers, and I felt we got hamburgered. But I feel like we hamburgered Queens a little bit
Grand Caucus.
on the DJ tip. We always because referring back to Marley,
Let's go back to Marley.
Right, he is the most, and I hope they co-sign it. He's the most innovative DJ I've ever heard in my life.
Let's make some noise.
Marley
for that.
Marl.
Let's make some noise. for
He's
that.
the most
Come on.
innovative.
And you the most lyrical nigga. Nigga, I know who you are, nigga. You the most lyrical
And
nigga.
he's the most innovative. So that's also saying, and I want to be honest, I don't want to speak for everybody, but me and Chuck, we copied a lot of things from him.
Magic. Marley Marl.
Mr. Magic and Marley Marl. We copied a lot of things from him because
Amazing, man.
they were amazing in terms of what they were.
Amazing run on that radio.
So I always
bro.
want to be fair. Yes, I got this thing for the MCs, but in terms of you know how.
Let me ask you something. Will I get beat up if I go to Queens after
No,
this
but
interview?
here's the problem.
I'm still good.
Here's the problem. Flex just admitted that when Cannabis and
Oh no.
DMX was on the radio,
we gotta
he was
go.
fucking up my shit because he
No.
didn't have love for Queens.
No,
and we
I
finally
didn't say
got
that.
to the bottom.
I didn't say
Let's
that.
make some noise.
Oh, you know what he's going for? He's trying to say because I'm from the Bronx, I still got that shit in me. I hate you. I hate you.
Nah, that's what he's trying to say.
It's not true,
Flex,
man.
you
Let me
walked
tell you
right
something.
into the shit.
Nah, that's
I'm
what
just trying to stop you.
Let me tell you something.
He's
on the
having this
landmine.
conversation because you're here too. I'm telling you why he's doing
Bronx
this.
niggas.
Because we're here. Because we're
I
here.
am personal with Bronx.
Yeah, look.
Yo, but wait, how when he was in the Bronx, Rocks every day.
Nah.
Doesn't matter.
It's the
That has nothing to do with it.
Queens Bronx.
Nah.
Queens Bronx.
He saw me always talk about this. He's seen you on the stage with KRS recently. He knows
I love KRS.
He knows where
That's my
we
favorite
are.
rapper.
He
That's my
knows
favorite
where
rapper.
we are.
I'm gonna tell you
honest,
something. You
that's my
trying to
favorite
set me up.
Yeah, he does.
Let me tell you something. We performed at Ralph McDaniel's Video Music Box anniversary, and MC Shan was on stage with Fly Ty Williams.
From Cold Card?
And no.
Cold
He was
Chillin'.
the owner, Cold Chillin'.
Chillin'.
And we gave him no mercy.
I didn't know where the story was going. This is the reason why I'm relentless.
No, we
You see
gave
what
him.
I'm saying? Now you
Yo, Flex.
understand? Look,
Flex,
you see
we
he
gave
just jumped me?
Yo, Flex, we gave him no mercy. He tried to come up and say what's up. I wasn't giving him that day.
With Shan, when he was there?
I was like,
But Shan, I gotta be honest though. Shan
Hey,
Sweat
yo.
was on 1,000 that day.
Hey, I'm like, yo, get that
Yo,
nigga out of here right
Shan's
now.
post.
We going in our
Fat
bag.
Joe.
We getting in our bag.
Fat Joe.
That's that.
Shan's. Did you see Shan's Instagram post?
No.
It was the flyest shit ever.
What, that
He
day?
put up a picture of him and Chrissy said, I know how to play nice in the sandbox. That was a tough post.
He
I
said,
gotta
"I
be
know."
honest. I gotta be honest.
I'm not sure I want to clap for this.
No, KRS didn't post.
like it's a setup.
KRS didn't post.
Let me
He
tell
should
you
have posted.
something. He go like
KRS
this.
should have posted.
That's over the beef. Listen.
Nah, KRS should have
Yo,
posted.
let me tell you how.
Shan
Let me tell
posted.
you was with me, Thief. Look,
Was it
I
in
go-
Brooklyn or Queens?
KRS wasn't supposed to be there.
Coney
How about-
Island.
How about KRS wasn't supposed to be there? I was performing for Video Music Box. A bunch of artists performed. Brand Nubian, everybody, right?
Big up to Fat
But-
Joe performing for free.
I never said free of them. I owe Ralph
Trying to
McDaniels my
derail the
life.
KRS One
No,
story. He's trying to derail it.
I
We
owe.
got paid for Ralph McDaniels.
Listen, I owe. No, I owe. Yo,
No artist should ever ask Ralph
Ralph
McDaniels.
McDaniels.
Yeah.
Ralph
Never, never.
McDaniels.
Or
Ralph
Flex.
No, I'm
McDaniels.
okay. I'm
No,
okay
no,
with
no.
the bag. No.
I need to understand this.
No, I'm okay. No.
T5, can I say
Listen,
something?
radio
I paid for my
DJ.
own flight.
No, listen.
I came
Radio
there.
DJs.
You mean you paid my own flight?
Nah.
Because
Hold on.
I'm first class. I'm first
Yeah,
class.
But remember what he just did to us. He got you off that story of the KRS performing. So when you come back to the bathroom, we're gonna get back to that.
All right.
Yes.
While I entertain
And
you.
I'm looking at Chubby Chubb's Pele. You are historic. That is hard. That Pele. That nigga killed. There's a lot of Gators that got killed. There's a lot of Gators that got
Nore,
killed.
people should. Let me tell you something. The game has changed. Artists should get paid to come through their events. I
Not
think that-
radio for radio too.
Yes, of
Because
course.
I'm gonna be honest.
I think
Recently,
so.
some artists asked me to get paid for their interview, and I told them, "No way."
Why would
Was
they?
I wrong?
No, you're not wrong, my brother.
I can't pay niggas for it. Because if I pay one nigga for an interview, then I gotta pay every nigga
But
for
then
an
we're
interview.
getting away from the art.
And I'm gonna be honest, I like the money for myself. Is that bad? Is that bad?
Yo,
Like,
you
why
know what's
the
so funny?
fuck?
People are just seeing Nore.
Yeah.
You've been like this forever.
Yeah, but why is that bad? Like
This
the thing
would be
is,
the conversation behind it, the radio station.
Yeah, but that's
Cypher
bad.
kept telling me, yo, this guy
yeah.
is funny.
Why is that bad? Like, why is that bad that I got a lick? Help me get my lick, and I'm gonna help you get your lick. If you telling me that you never got paid for the tunnel, and then you telling me, yo, this is your time to get paid from the tunnel, I'm gonna help you get paid for the tunnel. That's
right.
1,000,000%. And you know how many times I went to the tunnel without getting paid? Because I just wanted to go there.
No, and I appreciate
You understand?
brother.
I just wanted to go there.
got a ton of
so,
stories.
That
I
pun used to walk in there with a robe on.
I got the best pun story.
Big pun in the
let me just tell you
tunnel,
something.
you
Let me just
couldn't
tell you
have
something.
the best
Pun
stuff.
calls me. Pun calls me. And he says, Nore, he just went platinum. He said, Nore, you have to come with me to the tunnel. So I say the pun, I'm banned. And he says, there's no way you could be banned walking in with me. And I said, okay. So I don't have a license, I have a permit. But I was proud of my permit. Don't you niggas laugh. So I pulled up with the 500 new Benz. This is when they
Was it black?
No, this was silver. This is when they changed the body, and I seen Irv Gotti hate on me. I will get to that as well. After that, no, listen. Irv Gotti hated on me, but that's no problem. This is my friend. I love him, but it doesn't matter.
You don't do
These
so
niggas
much
hate.
chance. Why are you doing it
pull
here?
up.
That's
Hold
not
up,
fair.
Hold up, you pulled up.
Pull
No, he pulled up.
I pulled up. So Pun says, "Get in my car." So no problem, cause I know I'm not getting in. So I pull up. Peter Gation, he has a order of protection on me. I don't know if you know that. Yeah, I got. You want me to show you? I'll show you this order of protection. No problem. This is so big for me. By the way, thank you for analyzing. So why? I like that. I love why that shit. I love that. So I pulls up, and Pun goes to me. You with me, Pana? And I'm like, I shut up, like, cause I shut up. I park my shit, cause remember, if you was a tunnel nigga, it was a parking lot before the tunnel. There was a parking lot to the right of the tunnel, around the corner. Look at, he already finished my sentence. So I had it to the right. So I walked down and I had my shit low. I had my shit, and then I go in the Pun. Remember, Pun had a Vantastic. He had a Vantastic. So he sits there. He just went platinum. So he's the man. Pun is the man. He's like, Bana, you with me? Like,
was it his platinum party?
This is platinum party, yes. That's why I say he went platinum.
That's what we're doing that night.
Yeah, my bad. So we walked in, and I never seen so many police pull out their badges. Because the crazy shit was...
On you that night?
Yes, they was like, you can't be here. And Pun is like, yo, my God, what the fuck do you do? And I said, Pun, I told you, I was mad. I told you I was mad. And this nigga act like it was me. He was like, yo, what the fuck do you do? And listen, I'm so sorry.
When did they ban you from when was there paperwork on you from the tunnel, my brother?
I'm going to be honest with you. This is real shit.
I didn't know this, right?
No. Flex, you're innocent.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Because I'll blow you up. I'm just being honest. In front of everybody, I'll say it. You got the $61,000 Audemars on. I was eyeing you for the whole time. Let me just throw that. You got $1 million watch. Goddamn, can you show that out? Can you show that? You're the only nigga I know with $1 million watch. God damn it, my nigga. So the tunnel was so beautiful, Flex. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's the only time I took off my shoes other than going to Rikers Island. I took off my shoes and I did that, and then I got beat up in the tunnel the first time.
I don't even remember that. No,
because I was in Nore. You gotta relax. Let me hear you out.
Come on.
We was there, and then from that moment, I came in with 500 niggas every night. And my purpose was to beat up everybody.
He's leading to my story nice. I know where he's going with this.
I didn't give a fuck if you had anything to do with it or not. If you were from anybody, I'm hitting you in the head with a bottle.
Yo, he was legend. Boop. Legend in that tunnel.
Boop.
Legend.
And I'm rolling with my niggas. It's not like I'm sending my niggas. I'm in front.
What about when Super Thug's out? Super Thug's out.
Very nasty. I threw up on camera. I don't know if you remember that. Do you remember? I threw up Earl on camera.
Super Thug's out.
You could ask me this later. Let's go.
Fat Joe, Super Thug's out. And I'm probably blowing up his phone. I got to get him in the tunnel. Yes, record is huge. They have on T-shirts that night.
Murder Unit. That's jerseys.
Yeah,
jerseys.
Murder Unit jerseys. Now listen, tunnel security is top 5, I would say, ever in the world. Yeah. Ever in the world.
I need them niggas right now with me.
Yeah, ever in the world, right?
They're like the turtles in Rikers Island.
So, Nore,
only for jail niggas. Only jail niggas understand that.
Please correct me wherever I'm wrong.
I will correct.
I think Nore's not coming in till all the people get in, and it's late. Yeah. And niggas know he's supposed to be here this week. Yeah. His artwork, everything all over the spot. I must be 3,000 deep this night. They waiting for this nigga to get on this stage and let this song. They want to thug to this song so bad.
All right.
He's waiting. I had to say security, listen.
Let him in.
We're gonna let him in. We're gonna let him in. But the head of security comes to me. Yo, Flex, they're tearing this place apart. I said, my nigga, y'all gotta eat that tonight. I said to them niggas, you have to eat it.
You gotta eat it.
You gotta eat it tonight.
You gotta eat it tonight.
2 reasons. I said, these niggas, because now I knew afterwards, they got the jerseys on to identify each other.
Yes.
So they know, so they think they going, so they know who they are with, in case you don't know, so nobody gets beat up by accident.
Exactly.
And then niggas know who's coming.
And we still beat up people by accident. Fuck ahead.
So Joe, Mark Murray, yo, Flex, please, you cannot let these niggas out of the club tonight. It's day club tonight. Until this nigga walks out the building. 100 D. That's the only time niggas came in and they were running the tunnel.
Thank you, Uncle Murder. I love you.
They
But
was running the tunnel.
homie, we never seen you there, my brother. I love you.
they-
I love you. Oh,
they
you
were-
Brooklyn niggas, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, they was running the tunnel that night. That night, I remember that night clearly.
All right.
I was like, yo, stand down.
Yeah.
That's these niggas, because these niggas is wilding in here tonight.
And that was QB. That's Queens and the Bronx.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
yeah,
make some
yeah,
noise
yeah.
for that, goddammit. Let's make some.
No, it's
and
I
wild.
got a quick story I'm going to run through real quick.
Yeah, yeah,
real quick.
absolutely. I love stories.
One day we got a show in Jersey City, and
Hmm.
the show's over, and we got 100 niggas as our show sold out.
Mm-hmm.
And Pun
Now, your
get,
time period. What year is this?
Pun's double platinum.
God
Pun's
bless.
double
Pun's
platinum.
alive. Let's make some noise.
First album.
Huh?
First album.
Come on, everybody make some noise for Pun, goddammit.
So we went to Jersey, shut it down. I think Fox's in Jersey.
Ooh.
Sold
Foxy
out.
Brown?
You could die
No,
in
it's
there.
called
You could
Fox's.
die in there.
It's called Fox's. It was ram-packed. We leave, so I leave too deep with Pun. Pun says, yo, come with me. So I come with him. And he pulls up by the tunnel. I said, yo, Pun, we too deep, my nigga. Nah, come on, this. I said, yo, why we coming here? The whole crew went to the Bronx. Like, nah, twin, I got the guns in the car. Don't worry about it. I got the straps. I said, all right, Pun, fuck it. So we go, this shit is like 2:30, 3 in the morning, like 3 in the morning. So we go in there. I told this story before, but we might as well tell it. In
Tell
the
it
Pun
again.
preview. So we go in the front. They playing Pun, still not a player in there.
Ringing.
And then the security is like, yo, what up, Joe? What up, Pun? Yo, y'all gotta take your boots off. So Pun is like, fuck you, I ain't taking my boots off, man. Fuck y'all niggas, right? You remember the tunnel niggas was the biggest
No,
niggas.
Turtles. Turtles from Rikers
The
Island.
most you ever seen in your life. So I'm with Pun. You know, we get busy. They know we get busy. But, yo, we too deep. I know the outcome is we're too
You losing.
deep.
Yeah.
There's no way to win this, right? So I'm like, yo, Puncher, fuck them niggas, man. I ain't taking off my boots. They playing my shit now. Double platinum, nigga. This. He's wildin', right? So there's a one security nigga was like, man, fuck them niggas, this and that. No, fuck you, nigga. Right? So the other security is like 10 security. 9 of them is calming the nigga down. Yo,
Pun?
chill. No,
Or the other
security.
guy, okay.
Chill, but Pun, you know Pun.
Agitating them.
No, but he knew how to say shit that'll get you real mad. Fuck your
Pause
mother.
and look at you for a little minute and then say something.
Your
He'll look you up and down,
your
say
mother was a
something.
crackhead sucking the whole block off. Suck my dick, nigga.
Oh, wait, and rock back and forth after he say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rock. He,
No,
he go
listen.
like this and
No,
say
he
it,
rocking.
and like whatever. So
No.
you trying to figure out, do he want smoke?
No, he
What's
really
going
wants smoke.
on?
No.
Used to be
Yo,
nuts.
Flex, listen to me. He wanted smoke, 1,000,000%.
Oh, you be like,
But he's crazy. He didn't realize, yo, we gonna fight 30 big niggas. Like, we gonna get beat up. So I'm like, yo, Pun, chill, my nigga, please. Like, relax this. So now it's 2 security. Like, fuck them niggas. It is what it is. No, fuck you, nigga. What's up? Right? So it was 10. 2 of them are now against us. So the other 8 is like, yo, chill, Pun, Joe, just, yo, if you don't take off your boots, you know, Pun was 500 pounds. He couldn't take off his boots.
I didn't like to take off my
Right?
boots. I was 180 pounds. But
Yeah, exactly. So Pun was a big boy. He didn't want to take his boots off. So he start beefing with the nigga. Fuck you. I don't care. Fuck you. This. They're going crazy. I'm like, yo, fuck you. I'm like, yo, Pun, check this out. Now it's 3, 4 security out of the 10 talking back like, fuck these niggas. Who they think they is? This,
where's
that.
it going?
So I'm telling Pun, yo, Pun, this is definitely 1,000,000% a L. And he's telling me, yo, B, I got the straps in the car. I got the straps. I said, yo, Pun, me and you, we not making it to the car. We just not. We in the lobby of, you seen Belly with DMX
tight,
and them was
it's
walking?
tight in there, bro.
It's tight. Dark. I'm like, yo, we are not making it out of here, my nigga. Like, you got to chill for a second. And then the car was like down the block. I'm like, so then Pun keep arguing with the nigga. Now it's 5, 6 out of the 10. The other 4 is like,
they
yo,
all forming against
now
y'all.
they
Okay.
starting to form Ninja Turtle this. Now they getting into the Turtles.
Turtles.
But they like, we gonna smash these niggas.
Right.
So the main first nigga was like, fuck these niggas. I could care less who they are. I don't care about this and this and that. Mind you, they also knew we put in work.
Right.
So they knew the repercussions.
Right.
Next week, tunnel, this would have been like the end of tunnel.
They not going outside with your.
They knew next week, tunnel, this would be the end of the tunnel. So they was like,
they never wanted to get caught separately out shopping.
Listen,
So they only gonna go so far.
Facts.
They only
This
gonna
was
go
gonna
so
be
far.
the end of the tunnel.
Nah, they gonna go so
Fuck
far.
that shit,
We're gonna
Joe.
come down here with like 10,000 niggas and shut the whole tunnel down. So I'm like, boom. But so they had that little element of like, yo, you know the niggas gonna come back over here, great. So yeah, boom. So out of nowhere, it's someone. I look at Pun. It's like, fuck these niggas. I said, so I give in and I say, all right, we gonna get fucked up. We're gonna have to fight these niggas. We're gonna get fucked up. It is what it is. So out of nowhere, we arguing with the niggas. Suck my dick, you hear a voice. Hey, yo, Pun. Hey, yo, Joe.
It's not Chris Lighty.
Let's fuck these niggas up. We turn around. Iron Mike Tyson with the kufi. With the kufi right out of jail. Fresh out of jail with the kufi, a dress shirt. He had some
All
Gucci
over.
loafers.
All chicks
He had
was all
some
over
Gucci-
him that night.
Gucci loafers. The nigga took off the Gucci loafers. God, you right. Let's fuck these niggas up. I'm like, fuck y'all niggas. Yeah, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas. What y'all niggas want? What y'all niggas want? Right? No, we going crazy. Nigga, we take it outside. I and Mike Tyson started chasing the main security nigga.
I never believed that happened. Then you said it happened. I didn't believe it happened. I didn't believe that the Tyson shit happened.
No, it was because of us.
I didn't believe it happened.
Yo,
Niggas
listen.
told me that.
I heard that.
I never
knew
for
it was
days.
Fat Joe. I never knew it was you and Pun.
I was like,
Yo, listen to me. It was
I
because
swear I didn't know
of
that
us.
happened.
I heard
I am
Tyson
Mike
chasing
Tyson.
security
Listen,
around.
I didn't believe
I
it.
never knew it was
Can
one
I
of y'all.
say it?
No, I'm sorry.
He was barefoot chasing the biggest
Wait,
nigga on
barefoot?
earth.
He took off
He
his-
took the loafers off. He's chasing the nigga around the car. The
The nigga that shut y'all down. That said, no, you can't get out.
believed it.
7 foot tall cock diesel. Like,
They downplayed it because it was embarrassing.
no, it was too embarrassing.
They
Flex.
downplayed it.
Flex, too embarrassing. So the niggas running around the car. And I am like, come here, you bitch ass niggas. I'll fuck you up. This right. So the security's running. And the craziest shit, the nigga looks back at me and Pun.
Like, shut
He
the
said,
stop
Pun,
it, please.
Joe, can you stop Mike Tyson from that?
The same
The
nigga.
nigga wanted to kill us. It's
It's real, but he wasn't that real.
He was like, oh my God, can you stop this nigga? Please. I'm like, yo, I am like, yo, this shit was crazy, B.
Yo.
That was my
He was
tunnel
legend
story.
in that tunnel, bro.
Now I'm not gonna lie to you.
He's hanging out.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
still
gonna lie
went
to you.
in.
Mike was the
Tyson went
only
in.
nigga. Mike was the only nigga that I ever seen never wait online in the tunnel. Like when he walked through, everybody just moved the fuck.
Did y'all hang out when y'all got in?
Yes.
I never hung out with
I and
Mike.
Mike Tyson.
I never hung out
Yo,
with him.
dress shirt on,
Yo,
goofy,
and the
everything.
chicks, that night, because it didn't make sense to me because he was still in the club, so it made no sense to me that happened outside. I thought they were lying because.
No, he was in the club.
No, I thought they were
No, we
lying
got
about
in
what
the
happened
club.
outside.
No, we got in the club afterward. They made peace and they let us
The
in.
ladies.
They didn't
was
want no
on
problems
mic
with
and
this
away
nigga.
in that
I Mike
place,
Tyson out of
motherfucker.
jail.
Like I was like, yo, you know,
Nigga was
something
like,
just happened, right? Y'all are on him. Like, why was the women on him that night?
Yeah, we was hanging out at the bar with the nigga like that whole night. Yo,
Now I'm not gonna lie. Any club Mike
went.
went through, like niggas just move out Mike's way at that time.
course.
At that time,
The
like
only niggas
I'ma
who
be
wanted
honest,
something with Mike was niggas fishing
Miss
to get a
Green
lawsuit.
and Miss Green got
No,
knocked
Miss
out.
Green.
And
I knew
In
Miss
front of
Ransom. That's Ransom.
Oh, no, no, no.
Dan.
No, Dapper
Oh,
Dan.
Dapper
Dapper Dan.
Dan.
Dapper Dan. I'm
No,
sorry,
no,
I said
but you know I knew Miss Green.
Legendary knockout, my
Yes,
nigga.
yes.
Yo, but you not listening to me. You know,
Dapper Dan? Oh, Lord.
yo, I used to be, shout out my brother Chubby Love. I used to be on 132nd and Park Avenue. That's all I'm gonna say. And we used to see Mitch Green coming through in his little bike and shit with the jerry curls. And the nigga was like, yo, I'm gonna fight Mike Tyson.
thought he
This
was
is
gonna
Mike
knock
Tyson.
him out.
No, he told me I'm
Did you
gonna
think he
fight
was gonna
Mike
knock Mike out?
No. Are you crazy?
I did.
I did,
No,
I did.
I knew
I did,
Mitch
man.
Green.
Nah, niggas thought
I
Mitch.
thought.
No, I knew Mitch. All right, we're gonna leave. Listen, I knew Mitch Green. Like I don't
Mitch
think.
was gonna win.
Listen,
Yo, Mitch Green was.
Tyson got the best of him at that spot, but
Listen.
I heard Mitch Green held his own. It wasn't.
Oh, you talking about in front of Dapper Dan?
Yeah, I heard it wasn't super stupid.
Yo,
Yeah, I
could
heard
y'all
that
listen?
too.
It wasn't that.
Yeah. So that's what made people think that he might.
Yo, my G.
Right.
Mitch Green was
But Mitch
cop
was,
yonder, B. Like,
Yo, but
Green
Mitch was the only one to get in his
he was
head.
the mania.
Mitch was in his head.
He was in the mania. There's
Yeah.
no way Mitch Green was
no,
going
but
to
Mitch
beat
was
Mike
in
Tyson.
his head though
No,
because
he's not beating Mike Tyson.
not beating-
But on the street.
No, he was full minded.
On the street?
Right.
Yo, but on the street, I thought he was
Mitch
gonna
Green
win.
from?
Yo, Purse.
On the street, I thought he was
He
gonna
was
win.
in the mania. He was
He from Brooklyn.
He was copping yonder.
I thought he was from Brooklyn.
He was Mitch
thought he
Green
was from
wasn't from
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. He was in Harlem.
No, he's from Harlem. That's it.
132nd over there, but he was Mitch Green. When Mitch Green fought Mike Tyson, I'm sorry, Mitch Green. I don't want to.
He was out of. Yeah, he was out. He was a crackhead.
He was a crackhead.
by that time.
But I'm talking about when
Oh,
they
he was a
when they seen
crackhead.
each
When he
other on the
fought Mike
street.
Tyson, he was a
This might be my best
justified
show
one
ever.
But when I
billion
seen
percent.
when they seen each other
This
on
might
the
be
street.
my best
That's
show
why he
ever,
wasn't
Tat.
falling.
This
That's
might
why
be
he
it.
kept getting back up. He was on the crack. Purse.
Yeah, but
absolutely.
when he saw him on the streets, was he still a crackhead on the streets?
Yes,
oh,
man,
okay.
that nigga-
That's my point.
Mitch
I ain't talking
Green-
about
We were all surprised that
Mitch
Mitch
Green
got
was
on his
riding around in
radar
a bike.
in front of
He
that
used to be in a
spot.
bike
because
with
that was in front of
40
Dapper
smoking
Dan.
the
That was
Yeah, in front of Dapper Dan. We were surprised that think about it, Joe. We were surprised that he didn't play it cool enough in front of Mitch in front of that store. That was
Yeah.
weird.
We thought he was gonna leave it.
Oh, man, listen, man. I don't know the whole
I don't
story
know
of
the
that. I
story.
wasn't there.
I don't know.
What I am saying is that Mitch Green saying that he gonna knock out Mike Tyson.
Well, it wasn't
Not a
gonna be
lie.
a knockout.
Well, beating Mike
Yeah,
Tyson.
yeah. I
mean, we didn't even believe him. He was getting high. He was
Oh,
on the-
you didn't? I didn't know he was.
No,
gonna
we
knock.
didn't even believe him. I did.
No, but
like, so
uptown,
everybody-
uptown.
So
This
I
is
was going
terrible.
to
Mitch, this
Branson
is
at the
terrible.
time.
The way this is coming out, Mitch, it's horrible.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
Mitch.
yo, God bless you, Mitch.
Uptown.
Nah, I'm telling
People
you.
were believing
he's
him.
getting
People
high.
were believing
Like,
him. He was in front
Yo,
of Dapper
bro.
Dan.
All right,
Yeah, he was calling Mike Michelle Tyson. Yeah, he was.
Person, you from High Bridge, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
I know what's going on. I
Don't
was
let him
on
do
the
that
block.
to you. Don't let him
Mitch
do that.
Green.
Don't let him
Yo,
go to you
listen.
for co-sign.
No,
he
no,
already
no.
tore him down.
I know
He
it.
already tore him down. He already did it. Now he's gonna
No.
pass Mitch
No,
around.
I'm not passing it. I'm telling you the truth. Mitch Green, I knew Mitch Green. When he was telling us he was going to fight Mike Tyson, that's like you jumping on a subway right now.
Yeah.
It's like you jumping on a subway going like that and say, oh, he's going to fight Floyd Mayweather.
No,
There
no.
was no chance that nigga was going to fight
Oh,
Mike Tyson.
Mike was still knocking everybody
He
out.
had not.
First
of
off,
course. Y'all not
Joe-
listening to me.
Joe was 100% correct.
Man, I used to see Mitch Green with the Jerry curls on the
Yeah.
bike. He
Joe
was
was
not
100%
fighting
correct.
Mike Tyson. He bothered Mike Tyson so much that Mike Tyson gave him like a, come
And
on,
he
let's
didn't
fight.
train. And he didn't train.
Let's hurry up and
He,
fight.
he put his focus
the
on
shit
bothering
over
him and forgot to train. And then when he got with Mike fucked him up because he forgot. He just was talking. He was talking. So sorry, Mitch. Listen.
He get a bag.
Big
he's like,
pun.
hey,
Big
yes.
pun. Listen, big pun. At the end of the day, I know he looks down at me. He looks down at Funk Flex. He looks down at Fat Joe. He looks down at the Terror Squad members. He looks down at Mayor. He looks down at everybody, Percy from everybody. He looks and he says, you know what? This is what I wanted to go. This is where I wanted to leave. I wanted to leave this legacy of us continuing to continue to do what the fuck we got to do, continue to feed our families, continuing to feed people that's around us. And Big Pun, for that, I want to say thank you. I want to say Big Pun,
Love you, my
we
brother.
love you. I want to say there will never be another Latin rapper to do what you did. There will never be, and you know what? And we support and we salute you. We love you, Pun. Thank you for holding his back, not only from being from the BX, not only for being because he's Puerto Rican, but being because he's a nice MC. And I thank you for
One of the
holding him
greatest.
down. The greatest, in my opinion. I thank you for discovering them, and I thank me. Because Snoop Dogg thank himself, so might as well thank myself.
That was tough for Snoop did that. I respected that.
I might as well thank myself for noticing that this was one of the greatest rappers ever, and this was one of my greatest friends ever, and I stuck with him. And I did it, and it's for that I want to say rest in peace, Big Pun. I want to say that there will never be another person like you, and we will continue to represent your legacy over and over and
Absolutely.
over
We're gonna
again.
do this every year.
Every year.
We're gonna do this every
and
year,
Flex,
bro.
Thank you so much for recognizing that.
And you'll be doing a Big Pun Fat Joe tribute.
And then we do a
together,
show.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah,
keep
we do a
rocking
show.
this shit.
So everybody on the count of three, let's make some noise.
Yeah, yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.